to jump into it. You guys are just finished your meal. Kind of got that rest in there, additional hit points and everything. If you want
So
to roll any more die from taking a short rest while eating, we can do that. If there's any additional hit points you want to recover, uh, and then let me know when you open the door. There's nothing stopping you from putting the skeleton keys in and opening that skeleton gate.
Should we knock first?
Hello, housekeeping.
Nobody's home.
Then you can see what you're working with.
So just to be clear, for temp hit points, it was 15 temp hit points.
well, they're not temp, right?
They're not temp. That's correct.
It just was an increase too. Okay.
But yeah,
for
I
the
mean,
next 24 hours.
That is an important distinction.
yes.
So you can be healed back up to that. It's just after
Yes.
24 hours they're not there. Okay, understood.
Yeah. The 15 hit points, you already got that, so you don't need to heal up to that. It's like 8. Your max goes up 10, but your current health also goes up 10.
Okay. All right. I just wanted
Yeah,
to
but
make
it
sure
was
I had the numbers straight.
15, I thought, right?
It was 15.
15.
That's what I.
It's
Yeah.
15. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was just using it as an example.
Well, it's a bad example.
I don't want you guys to go up
Wow.
15 and then be like, it didn't get filled.
Right.
Type of thing. Yeah.
And so we didn't get any other healing other than that from the feast?
Yep. That's it. I mean, you can also take a short rest with it and then spend how many ever hit die that you want.
Yeah,
And-
all of them.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is...
Does Harley have any hit die left to spend for a short rest?
I should just roll these all at once. That's stupid of me.
You know, there's a part of me that feels a little bad that the old man on the stairs died, and then there's another part that I've thought that guy was going to kill us since we met him, so I kind of don't feel bad.
Even though he definitely never ever was gonna.
He never ever tried to kill us.
He's
Yeah.
just projected on him. Oh my god, yeah, they're home. Guys, shush.
And then who wants to take the toxifying burn? Do we want to give it to Harley and give it to Gust?
That's about right. Oh, TJ, I used the 6 spell slot thing that you gave us already to give myself back a 6 level spell slot. So done.
Cool.
Just in case I forget about it and try to pull some shenanigans.
Thank you for being honest, Eric.
I try. This way, in case one of you fuckers falls, I can at least get you back up to 70.
You know what, Eric? You might fall. Did you ever think of that one?
You know, I've thought about it, but at the same moment, I've also watched how we play. So,
Hey, you stumbled in and bumped your head, and if not for somebody, you might be dead.
Now go to bed.
Now go to bed. It's already been said.
Alright, so
You guys read and go the fuck to sleep right now? Why can't you go the fuck to sleep? No, you can't have a glass of water. All right. I mean, okay. Are we done? Are we good with redistributing whatever?
I'm working on my healing
Uh,
currently.
I'm gonna give the other brew of the healing thing to Eric's character that I cannot remember his name. Other snake person.
Pseudo.
Hey,
Pseudo.
Snakey,
Pseudo Haj.
Snake
All right.
girl.
So you have in your possession a quickening brew. I have the other quickening brew, and then the two
Okay.
toxifying brews are with Gust and Harley, and you guys should probably put them on your weapons before you open the door because it lasts for an hour. The quickening brew, just as a recap again, 2d6 hit points, and one disease or condition from the following list can be removed, and that is charmed, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
2d6 hit points, and what else?
Hang on, I'm just gonna put it in the in
Oh,
Discord.
that
Makes more
makes it
sense to
easier.
do it that way. And it decided to put the toxifying one there, so that was weird.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey.
So the toxifying one, you guys know what you have. The save for it is 18 for the toxifying one, if that in fact comes into a thing. And just so people know,
Thank you.
All right, so this is the first strike, right?
first strike that hits
Yeah,
within an
okay.
hour. So it's nice that it doesn't just get wasted.
Well, unless you go ammunition.
But even in ammunition, I think it's the first time you hit, because you put.
Well, he's saying then that projectile would be gone. You know, you put it on one arrow, that arrow misses, kind of thing.
But I think it says.
It's true. You could be right mechanic wise, first time hit, but it's like you don't really put it on your bow. You put it on the arrow, and if the arrow's gone,
It's fair. It's fair. But
that type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, because
we were.
there's something else with ammo that does like the same sort of thing where it's just like, oh, so go melee on that.
I was playing in a game last night, and we were just sort of like thought imaging a concept of a ranged weapon like a bow that shot arrows, but the arrows had returning on them. But if you were not a monk, you got stabbed by the arrows when they came back every time because you couldn't arrows. But man, this sucks.
All right, guys, it's past
Or like you
9:30.
shoot the arrow and it doesn't hit the target; it just comes back to you.
You guys
Right.
ready to
Let's do this shit.
I'm gonna
open
tomb
up
it.
that door?
Get
Fuck
on the
that button.
floor. Everybody.
Yeah, I think
Dinosaur.
so. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that's like got anything going on. This thing? No, the dancing skeleton was a triangle. So yeah, I think we're good.
Let's open that shit. Sorry, I'm not moving my character. He's there though in spirit.
Right. I assume everyone's
Wait.
following.
Sorry. Did anybody take care of Harley? Because Harley still has dots.
No, I'll do that. I won't do that. I can't see his stuff. TJ, can you see Harley and the short rest?
Let me see. Should be D10s. You.
This is the first time that hit die has come into play in a game. And, like, tracking
all but
them.
one. So 10d10 plus 3 for each. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll be in good shape soon. I'll take care of that.
all right, let me know what you roll. and I
10d10
can
plus 3.
Mark that off. I'm sure that it won't really come into play though.
Right.
Sounds like
Wow.
TJ's just gonna
Oh,
kill
no,
him right
it
off
should
the
be
bat.
20.
3%.
Maybe two
Okay.
more.
20.
That's 4. And this should be the last one anyway. No, we'll do one more. So that's 5, 6 in total.
I think
And
that cuts
he's
it max.
100. Yep. And that was the idea. There's... I don't see us taking any other time to rest. So...
Okay. That's good. No more. No more. Oh, he did that.
I took it off.
Nice. All right. How far down are you guys going? Show me the lineup. Who's where? Are you guys pushing the NPCs forward? You're like, here, you guys go first. We believe in you.
Yep,
That's never been the case in how
1000%.
we've run this.
They're biotic gods, TJ.
You're in charge.
Send the little people first.
Oh, that's right. I killed them.
Cool.
Oh, that's right. You can throw their bodies in first. See what
Kevin, you're
happens.
always out there killing things.
Hey, they were kids. So,
Oh,
Oh,
like half. the
no one
kill,
wants
then.
that.
No. No place
Boo.
for them in D&D.
Even. So yeah, if that's something that it's like I could have taken care of them as they requested, I would.
All right. Take them out.
Yes.
You kind of, when you do that, you see ghostly apparatus come out of them and then be instantly, like, go right through the skeleton gate and right into the room.
Yep.
You just give us a couple of mini bosses, Kevin? Is that what just happened?
No, they got sucked up by the
they're with J4 now.
soulmonger.
I guess we'll see.
All right.
I mean, let's not join them.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
All right. Who else is where? You guys putting lady first? PC's in front and center, or in the
Right.
back? Is there any place?
I mean, they're kind of in the middle and where they would be most effective. Not trying to have them
Brandon, I feel like you're right here.
run out into the front.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I haven't moved. I'll just be with you guys.
Yeah.
He's also a fighter, so she might be up there in front with you guys.
I mean, if we want to kind of do this, we'll take care of like the main stuff. If she wants to take care of stuff that comes in off the side or anything like that, depending on where we are and what's happening. But yeah, that's about right, I think.
Nice. Alright, you start to hear strange surges of electricity, machinery as you enter in and open up the skeleton gate. Here. And before you, move some of these things.
I hope my Bluetooth are still listening, but I'll be right back. Still listening. Just need water.
Oh shit! What's going
Oh
on?
my god, TJ, how could you kill Kevin's character like that? What?
Oh my
Oh
god!
man,
Listen,
I
I'm
thought
like,
Gus would
what is
make it
that?
to
Look
the
at this.
end. Who saw that lightning bolt coming to the face though?
Is one of those clay urns J4? Can we still save him?
If anything, you might be able to see J4 within this this blue cylinder right here.
This blue soup. Okay.
All right. This room filled with crumbling balconies overlooking a pool of lava. Triangular chamber above which is suspended an enormous crystal cylinder held in place by 3 adamantium struts. Wraith-like swirls form inside the cylinder, and otherworldly screams hang in the air. 4 long, breathing tentacles spout out from the cylinder's cap. A shriveled monstrosity, the size of an elephant, floats in the air around the cylinder, its body wet and malformed, its arms and legs atrophied, and its oversized head drips black goo. The creature is attached to the cylinder by a twisted umbilical cord.
Fighting a giant baby.
It's just Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
It's a baby fight. It's a baby fight.
There you go.
Oh, so
Cool.
it's adorable.
Actually, this time it's a little bit more formed, and I have this. It's one of the reasons I wanted Wolfgang here as well.
He's nice.
Fucking
Oh no.
Melty
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo?
Oh shit.
Melty Mew?
This was on the
Is this
Tomb of
meth too?
Annihilation. Sorry, it is meth 2. The Death God. Meth 2, the Death God.
This is the next evolution of meth.
Before it seems to be unconscious, just floating there. It hasn't reacted to your presence, but there is this dark aura all around it, as you can see on the map.
Same,
Twinsies.
Samesies.
right? He's copying my style. All right.
All right. Somebody
So-
throw a rock at it.
Yeah, no, let's not activate it right off the bat. Let's get into position. I mean, I can get there immediately, but that means it's just me. Also, all these fucking urns.
Yeah, and we definitely shouldn't step in any goo.
What is that? Yeah, no,
One of those bots,
obviously.
The floor is lava.
What's
Floor is lava.
The floor is literally lava.
The adamantium struts are large enough for small and medium creatures to walk across.
And that would be
It isn't
no,
it isn't
not corner.
OSHA,
Safe.
certified, OSHA safe. So there is a falling risk with that.
That sort of thing. But there are railings. They're just over here to protect the
over.
urns from
Yeah.
falling.
Yeah. Mhm.
So it's not completely overlooked.
What's with the tentacles?
They are attached and coming out of the top of the soulmonger.
And the soulmonger is the blue goo?
The
Yes.
goo, the cylinder with the goo. The
Okay.
ooze.
Maybe I can
And
when
the
doesn't allow me
adamantine
to-
struts that are holding these things in, are they are it's adamantine, so it'd probably be very
Yeah, adamantium struts. Well, this post. It won't. I have to save it. Fantastic. Just for a different visual. Here it is.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
that gross.
It's definitely gross.
And the
Okay.
skeleton guy is there too.
He's
Or
not.
that's just okay. He's not here. He didn't show up yet.
He's not there.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
No, this is something. Okay.
Puppy.
Yeah, like, where do you fucking start with this?
I mean, it's 60 feet away from me. It's within spell range.
All right. So what's the blue on the other side? Do we know?
Seems to be some sort of portal.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Push him through the portal.
Of all the
Doesn't
things.
look like
Oh,
that's it.
is this
Let's take
is
the
this
boss
garlic?
and move him somewhere else.
Gust, I've got it. You're gonna run up on the ceiling, and
This is
I'm gonna
Garlic
turn you
Jr..
into a dinosaur, and then you're just gonna crash the creature and yourself into the lava.
I follow you.
Do you
so
even
far.
have that right now? Does this guy have that?
Dude, I think Taz has polymorph. Polymorph.
'Cause I don't know,
Still
we
have a spell
haven't-
slot open.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. What dinosaur is immune to lava?
That's the point. You're gonna die in the lava if we do this.
Yeah, I know,
will be.
and that's. I mean, we are at the last point, and we've got one guy who hasn't died yet, and you're like, okay, but let's end that. I don't want to be meta about it, but it's like, you know, if we can get one person through, that would be cool. I would be saying that even if it weren't just me. Shut up, all you losers. You already lost your characters. Wait, why are we keeping you alive?
I'm sorry. That was the
okay.
old me.
Okay. Alright. And then there's these fucking little areas of just bones and shit. What a weird layout over here.
Yeah, the decorator
This
for
little-
this place definitely.
Definitely one of those,
They
like,
definitely need someone
hoity-toity interior designers.
Yeah.
The lava pit is about 30 feet down.
TJ, how, like, is this, like, 5 or 10 feet across? Like, how wide is this strut where it attaches?
It's like right in this. It's like 5
It's-
feet across.
Yeah, it's probably like... And then is this area all just wall? Sorry to cut you off, Tom.
No, it's fine.
Because it almost looks like a platform, but then it's
It
also
is.
like...
It is wall going straight down, just smooth,
Yeah.
going all the way down to
That's what I figured. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if...
So-
I mean...
I have stone shape, and stone shape allows me to you touch a stone object medium size or smaller. The floor is bigger than that. Damn it! 5 foot dimension, but doesn't matter. Damn it! So we can just fuck up this program and knock that stuff into the lava and see what happens. It's
I
attached
mean-
to it.
I'm all on board with that. I'm thinking, do we throw these urns into the lava?
Just give him a good nudge.
Yeah.
So the stone shape idea won't work. I'm just seeing if I have something else that might allow me to do something.
I mean, the other thing is, do we focus on the soulmonger or this fucker? I mean, do we want to have people cross and go to the platforms before anything wakes up so that we
Is
can
it like
deal with it?
definitely asleep? Is it just kind of?
It hasn't
Or is it
reacted
pretending?
to. It hasn't
Is it like a
reacted
little
to you at
kid?
all. It hasn't
No, I'm
reacted to
sleeping.
you
The GameCube isn't on.
at all. But the only thing you see is the cord feeding on souls, and then it's just like being pumped up to this thing. So it's currently eating, but it's sleeping. Just chilling there,
Like a meth baby does.
like the meth baby do.
Meth babies don't sleep, Kevin. They're too high on meth.
That's fair. Okay, so what do we think about the urns? Are those important? Are those just
I mean,
souls?
I feel like they've got to be, but I also feel like these tentacles are going to be a real problem.
I don't think they aren't.
TJ's like, yes, they are.
It's a good instinct.
So that's why I was thinking focusing on trying to get
Hey.
rid of this bowl is maybe the best move.
Ask your shirt. Tentacles usually are. I mean, if we can get rid of the bowl, I'm all for it. Obviously, cast it into the fire. Isildur. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, if
Okay.
we can sneak over and push some of those in without it noticing.
I mean, I feel like at some
I feel like
point.
I've seen this boss battle before.
Kingdom Hearts is light.
It's very Resident Evil for me. It's definitely giving me Resident Evil vibes.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Do we want to try and set up on the platform? I mean, it feels like... I mean, at least there's a rail over here. So even if we are just having to deal with the tentacles, we at least have a rail.
What if we just tried to sever the umbilical cord from the pool?
Yeah. I saw that. I was thinking about that. I feel like that's going to be something where then we drop this thing's ability to have...
Like health or something.
Yeah, or whatever
maybe
it's
control
gaining from the
tentacles or
souls.
whatever. Yeah.
I mean, the soulmonger might just be its own thing. I feel like it's more of a... The soulmonger is going to have control of stuff, and it's currently just feeding this, and this is just going to get more and more powerful the more souls it's able to consume. So severing that would prevent that, but also... I mean, throwing these in might be doing nothing. Meanwhile, it's just feeding and just being like, fucking awesome. You guys keep doing stupid shit. Perfect.
Remember, our
Yeah,
mission
like toss more souls in.
is to stop the death curse. So taking out
Yep.
the soulmonger would be probably our number one objective. Says artist.
Right. Okay, so where are people thinking? I'm thinking to go over to the platforms. What are other thoughts?
I'm just thinking that if we're gonna try the pathway to get over there, just trying to what if we just try to sever the umbilical cord?
I mean, I worry that the second we try and do that, it wakes up, and then you're trying to run across.
Then we lose
If we're
any
trying to
chance
do that
to-
while it's awake.
Well, I mean, so if people who are capable of want to try to get set up that way, and then the ranged people can stay back here and just sort of lob volleys wherever, then it's like a three-way battle. We could try that.
I mean, if it's just something where we think we want to kind of stay here, have, Harley and Wukanu? Something like that. I have it somewhere. Yeah, actually, Wukanu. I think that's the first name I've gotten right this campaign.
Well done. Nice work.
Some on purpose. But with that being said, have you guys over there, Gust can run along the wall. He's kind of not as, hindered. So he could start tossing that stuff. I worry that might not be the best. But also, if you guys are casting spells, distracting, tentacles might be going for you guys, and then
I also think
take
that
care of that.
I'm a little wary about this, but these little alcoves that are right all over the place,
Yeah.
like at the top of the diamond, like if we have ranged people, those might be good places to duck in that maybe the tentacles can't get to, that you'd get cover from if you can get into.
Oh, I played enough Resident
Right.
Evil games to know tentacles always get you. You're never
they'll find
Yeah.
you. They will.
They
find
find their way
You know
into
what?
all the
tentacles
crevices.
find a way. Yeah, I
This
get
is
it.
Resident Evil 4 when you fight, what's his name? Salazar, the little guy who fuses with, like, the bug. You remember? No?
I didn't
I
play
do
it,
not.
so I don't.
Well,
I want to be
well,
there with you, but
Go out, buy a copy of RE4, play it. And we'll talk
and
about
then come back
And then
and we'll
we'll
continue
discuss.
this battle.
I'm just gonna share a video of the battle. But I don't know. Yeah, definitely hiding in the back. I've definitely died so many times in this. I feel like if I'm sort of towards the side and just lighting him up with my musket, or lighting up whatever target we need with my musket, would probably be good. But you're also cornered too. I mean, you have nowhere to fucking go. We'd have to figure out the tentacle dynamics the hard way.
Right.
The TDs. Yeah.
Don't we all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like how much is going on here. Huh. So, okay. Like all of that, there's still this portal that I really, really don't fucking like the idea of.
Yeah.
Fucking send this fucker back into the dead zone. Alright, so I guess I've already said my thoughts. If anyone has any others, we'll voice them. Otherwise, we'll kind of get going.
I think the things we've come up with pretty much seem like our options. Basically, we're tossing the things into the lava, we're shooting the cord. It's just kind of a matter of, like, what order.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
But
also
also
going to
run
it's
around
also-
and go through the portal and just see what happens there.
it's also going to, I guess, matter if we can get people over to the urns before, like, the shit show
It
starts.
wakes up, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, Gust, I know you'll
that's
get to where you
only
wanna
30
go.
feet.
I get it. It's the rest of the people walking. That's
Well,
what I'm saying.
if people are gonna be walking across, because that was another thing that I was saying, where I could have Gus just running and trying to take care of all of this stuff, while if everyone else
Sylvanus
kind of
was
wants
here.
to hang here, sort of
So
stuff.
Dennis was here. He could charge people to teleport them.
Well, yes. Yup.
I learned this new trick. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do it.
Right. Does anyone have darkness?
Poison spray.
Yeah, so exactly, that's the same thing.
I don't have anything like that for sure.
Yeah, no. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. Just trying to maybe teleport ever. So yeah. Go here. Do we have any idea of what might be in these urns? I'm just condemning souls to be destroyed.
It's just souls, I think, right?
Right.
Souls that have been mongered.
No idea.
And then is
No, we know
There-
it's soul,
there's-
TJ. Don't say no idea. We know it's soul.
there's also when you look, the cylinder goes down into the lava. So when I throw all these in, it just makes it stronger and stronger and stronger.
You're just making the boss harder. Yeah.
Right. No, my
then we're
my
like,
plan
"Yeah,
is to
no."
overload it
It's
with
like,
power. It's like, no, it can handle all of this. It's fine.
Like, give it
I
enough
honestly
to
don't know
blow
why
up.
it had done this beforehand.
Just gonna move everyone a bit forward.
Oh, Asriel died, right? Good.
Good.
Well, I had it in my notes. Asriel, woman in witch's room. Cast a curse on Gust. She needs to die. Then I kind of got over it once I was able to make another check, and then it didn't come into play. But then they were hags, so she did need to die. Right. So, yeah. Gust is going over. Is anyone thinking that we should have someone go over here? It's 30 feet. We'll get some...
What will you... by throwing over these into the lava, how will that help us with the soulmonger?
I don't know what's going on with this thing. I mean, maybe get some rope. We could tie it to the railings so we can try and jump at this thing, and if we don't get it, we don't just die. And we can have some melee characters actually participating in the battle of the guy who floats above the fucking lava.
Yeah.
Here's a boss battle that you've been working 2 years to get to. Are you ready to
Can't do
watch?
shit.
You want to watch everyone else do things? Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Yeah, of course. You participate? Gross. All right, so that's what I'm thinking. I've got plenty of rope. I don't have plenty of rope. I have no rope. I have some rope.
Strike that.
Hold on. Right. I've got
Holy
so
fuck,
much
that's
rope
so
right here, I don't have pants. Right. But I do have a special rope. Rope of mending, because that's magic. So I do have 50 feet of rope.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. It's like, wrong, that died too. Fuck!
Oh no!
You didn't even get the $100 question. Fuck. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll probably go this way. And then tie it. Right there. I don't know if Ukanu wants to try and do the same thing. If we have her stay back, have Harley do this. So that we can have some sort of frontliner on this end. If we all just want to stay here because the tentacles, but also now we're grouped up for any sort of blasty attacky. And, you know, Gus can then defend against tentacles and stuff, but that's about it. When was the last time it was dawn?
We've been in here so long.
Who knows?
I tend not to go above ground.
Freak.
Touch some grass. Because if that hasn't happened for a while or anything, okay.
This would be night because it was in the morning when you guys went. You guys rested during the day. Should almost be dawn. Not quite. It's
Okay.
like super early in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, none of it. All right. So, yeah, if you guys are thinking hiding over in the sides, it's not as crucial that we have everyone here to protect you guys, sort of thing. So, I'm going to have Gust go over this way. I don't know if we have, like I said, Harley go over here. I'm thinking, you know, we do have the NPCs kind of hanging out here. What else? Yeah, so tie the rope before hopefully anything happens and this thing wakes up. Maybe attack, like you said, the umbilical cord first. If we have anything that can detach this thing and drop it into the fucking lava. And it's like, haha, ruined by your own thematics, you idiot.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm definitely all for that. Can I do, like, while I'm here? I shouldn't be the one doing this. But, who do we have that might be good at doing this? Pseudo would be the one good one. An investigation check on this thing and, like, where it's attached. Fuck that. I have mason's tools. I'm a mason. I can figure this out.
Got this.
It's attached to rock. I understand things. Shit, what was he? So I ask that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and roll an investigation check, and if it gets nothing, lame.
Yeah.
Shit, lame.
Roll one more. Your expertise with
Here
me.
comes the 3. Shit,
Nice.
I wasn't supposed to be right.
That is indeed spot on.
I have to stop calling low numbers when I'm gonna get stuff right. Fuck. Idiot. Here comes an 18. How hard was that? Dipshit. But I would like to also ask Pseudo if he could check it out. If there's anything. Maybe he might not be able to because he's not a rock guy like me. But
Pseudo. Eric.
Eric.
Discord might have needed him.
Am's Eric there?
Didn't Eric come out to play?
Okay.
Hmm.
He's there.
Hey.
You wake?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm awake.
Fall asleep?
Hmm.
Okay.
You
Welcome.
didn't listen to the text. TJ said, get rested.
By the way, did your character heal up, or did you go in with the 79? Did anyone expand your total health in this?
I had gone up to 106, I believe, because of the stuff last time, because of the max HP overrider.
Mhm.
So I was going in with 106.
Cool, and you spend your hit die. You, Tom,
Yeah.
Brian. See, you guys are at 83.
Yeah,
But
I think I'm
91
at pretty much max out there.
should be. You updated it in roll 20.
Let me double check. I'm at 87. Does it not say 87? Yeah, no, it's where I am in roll 20. Yep.
Pseudo, did you spend a hit die with your? It said it. There you go.
I think I spent 3, but I was at 91, but I didn't put any hit die down because I just looked and I was like, oh, 106 out of 106. So I just
Okay.
expended 3 to just make sure I'm total. So I'm all set.
All right. Does anyone have anything particular, any sort of, specific destructo disc on this thing?
Specific destructo disc.
Yeah, like a specific attack, like destructo disc.
Like Krillin would do so well here.
All
Only
of the
you-
sudden.
If only you modeled Gus after Krillin instead of
I never would have made it to this point.
That's true. They would
Yeah, you would have
tried to
died
wish
in
you
the
back.
first.
Right.
Come on, he's not Yamcha. But still, yeah, you wouldn't have made
Yeah, I don't have a shirt of Krillin dead.
it. Right.
Okay, so yeah. Set up there. I think I might have Harley go. Does I assume everyone has some rope at least. Kinda. It comes with the normal regular stuff.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
he's
some
got
rope.
some.
Everybody's got some rope somewhere.
So he'll tie
So
right
right
here so that
around
he
the-
can run back. Well, get your stupid fucking rope.
I will.
Right
It's right
here.
here.
I'm gonna have him tie the rope to be 20 feet, so that if he falls, he doesn't just die. Yeah, but I got 50 feet of rope, so I'm gonna use all 50. Yeah, and I guess I'll do the same with Gust. 20. 20 works. So if we can, I'm gonna have Harley head this
Harley
way.
steps forward on to right here, starts to move across, and one of the tentacles tries to grab Harley.
Oh no,
There we go. That's it.
it's go time.
Need a grapple check from Harley. Which
Oh,
shouldn't be too bad.
okay.
Especially with
Athletic.
advantage on- Yeah, especially with advantage.
But
He
it's,
has
it's only
advantage?
Well,
versus
that was needed.
a god's
It's a good
magic.
thing that he ate that boar, or she ate that boar. So, yeah. One more athletics.
So okay. Ugh.
Oh. Harley is picked up by one of the tentacles and is start to be pulled over the wall.
Yeah. Well, we're off to a fine start.
All right, let's do this. Let's just attack.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Would it have been? I don't know if this would be like. Would
Has-
she have tied the rope on her waist? Before
Already
going.
kind of moved there without saying it, so she's
Okay.
there. Does anyone else react or do anything? Or are you guys kind of just watching?
I would take a
More
shot at the
things,
tentacle.
more things will happen.
I'm gonna shoot a ray of sickness at the umbilical cord.
Ray of sickness.
I would take a shot at the tentacle. I'll let Tom do his thing first, and then I'll take a shot with my pistol at the tentacle.
I'm definitely
Ray,
gonna
I
try
drop him
and
in the lava. If he's
Ray
over
of-
the
throw
lava,
rope.
maybe that's not great.
Ray of sickness is what kind of damage is that?
So I'm changing it to oh my god, to necrotic, and my ability makes it that if it can't be anything more than resistant to that.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want, once per turn when you deal no, hold on.
Okay, you figure that out. I'm throwing rope to Harley. I do want to make sure that is first.
Okay. We throw rope to Harley. Fetus, if you fire, that will make a loud sound. And the child might wake up. Just letting you know. Right
All right,
now,
I'll
child
just
hasn't
I'll
moved.
see what happens then.
Okay,
so I
so
thought the
wither-
tentacles were like sort of an extension of it. If the child hasn't moved, then I'll wait.
Back to Todd.
So, just for clarity on that, I'm sorry, I should have had this all down. So my withering strike, when I deal damage, you can change the damage type to necrotic, and you ignore resistance to necrotic damage.
Yes.
So
All right. So you're doing that.
I'm going to do that at the umbilical cord.
Okay.
I thought
At
that's
the
what-
umbilical cord, not the tentacle.
No, the umbilical cord. That's what I was focused on.
Okay.
Okay, no, that's
This is
fine.
this is poison damage that you're turning into necrotic damage.
Correct. As long as I hit.
Okay.
So
You shoot out a necrotic beam, and as it hits this aura, it just gets absorbed in all of this radiating necrotic energy.
So as in that it's like immune to necrotic damage kind of thing?
It didn't even make it far enough to do that. As soon as you hit like the border of this aura, this whole thing is kind of filled with necrotic energy, and you kind of, it's like a drop in a bucket of water.
You're just making it stronger.
It just gets it just absorbs it entirely, being that it is necrotic damage. And throwing a rope, Fetus is holding his guns out, but he's not firing.
Yeah, I'm ready.
No one wants to do that. Anu hasn't done anything yet. You throw a rope over to Harley. Are you moving at all, Gust? Are you going like over here?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. All right, you throw that over. Give me an acrobatics check.
24.
That's fantastic. That's you. That isn't Harley. You throw
Harley.
it perfectly.
Sorry.
You throw it perfectly.
Okay.
Such grace. Harley, on the other hand, isn't doing so well with that. And starting off her turn, she's in this aura, so she takes 6 points of necrotic damage being in the aura.
Perfect. Well, that's good news.
You throw it right there, and she goes for the rope. Doesn't quite make it, even though you threw it right there. And the tentacle lets go. She starts to fall. But there's something that speeds past you, Gus. And it's flying and flies down and picks up Harley. And it's this
That
creature.
goddamn Loch Ness monster.
This creature right here.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a Loch Ness monster. Just throw 350 gold at him and he'll leave you alone.
Brings it up.
The Loch Ness monster got my baby.
Do we recognize this at all?
You do feel a presence that is familiar as this creature comes back up. Like they've been with you
Is that
for a long
fucking
time.
snake? Or the one of the gods?
No, it's actually
Shit.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right. She has
She was a
craziness.
dragon the whole time.
That's fair.
she is a celestial.
She couldn't have done that any sooner. How many times did we almost fucking die?
no. How many people did die?
How many people
What do you
actually?
mean?
I guess. We
I
can't
guess
get
she
into
wasn't
this
with
now.
us during the time, though.
There's, if you guys do say this, she can speak to you in this form.
Well, Taz definitely doesn't. Taz has no idea how many people have died.
And
Yeah, Cletus. Yeah, I guess Cletus doesn't know either.
Just that one who had his own arrow kicked back at him.
That's it.
there
That's the only
wasn't
one.
there wasn't a situation where this form couldn't be more helpful than the form she was already in. And also, my people are sworn to secrecy. We do not reveal ourselves in this way to just anyone. And seeing that this might be our final stand,
It was the final stand
It's
for
go
some
time.
people, but I guess that's okay. I mean, it literally was the final stand for several people.
I mean, one guy said, "Yeah, send me to hell. You guys can survive." Literally, that's what happened.
Could a dragon have been useful in that part? I don't know.
Potentially, just
You know,
if we had known there
well,
was
one-
a
I
dragon.
don't know.
One, again, I think Eric said it, where most of the time
Wyvern,
she
whatever.
was not there. She definitely wasn't
True.
there for Glusk.
Yep.
She definitely, half the party wasn't there for J4 dying because we got trapped in that room with a bunch of demons, and then some chick comes out and tells them to stop, and they just do, and it's like, well, fuck. So,
yeah, I don't think. I mean, having these guys down in that room with you at the same time definitely would have helped. But her in this form, I don't think it'd be any more helpful.
The one I would say is maybe Lockery. Because then,
Vaporized. She could have turned into a dragon and then been vaporized instead of Lockery.
Could have flew
I
across
mean,
the
if
room.
that's
It saved me.
if she's just playing, I'll save you, Mr. President. That's a different question. In that case, she wouldn't have need dragon form. Okay, so, all right. There's an aura that does damage. And now that we have this information, that one of us can fly, it used to be two of us. Rest in peace, J4.
Funny part is, I think Nebus could have, or at least cast it. So my mind went there first, and then you said before, and I went,
Oh, nay,
awesome.
nay.
So, yes. What? I mean, alright, now that happened and just the tentacle kind of reacted, we know that happens. I wonder if they would react if I went this direction. I feel like it still would. Maybe not.
what are the
Maybe it was
tentacles-
just because.
What are the tentacles made out of? Is it like stone, or are they flesh, or what are they?
This weird kind of flesh substance. Where's that picture? It's kind of like the same material that's made out of that umbilical cord.
Okay.
Here's that picture. So even though there's this one giant line, this is what they look like. There's multiple stemming from the top.
Okay.
There's only one going like around here through this thing's head, but yeah. All of them have like that same type of look.
And this is open? Actually, I guess the question is, if you go to this thing, are you at like the bottom of the cylinder when you walk across?
This would be the top, and
Yeah, but you're not on that level because it almost seems like.
No, it's going up.
Oh, damn it! I just Could you show that again?
It's going.
Yeah, so it is a platform down to like the bottom of it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a good 10 feet up to get on top there, and then
Okay.
yeah, and there's the tentacles are coming out of that. I don't really like that they're showing it as kind of open there, but I think that's just what they were showing, like that blue aura. That's what they wanted to get across with that. So the tentacles are all coming out of the top, even though it looks like they're coming from the bottom here.
Right.
So
And
it's enclosed as well.
Okay, that was the next question. All right, cool.
The umbilical cord is right in the middle, and the other ones are just stemming from the side of it.
Yeah, okay. All right.
The tentacles, from where they definitely look like they can reach you where you guys are.
Yeah.
Not. Maybe not Cletus and Paz, but everyone else seems to be within range.
I feel like we want to take care of this, like cage, and maybe like you said, the umbilical cord first. But then, once we wake this thing up, it's not going to be happy, and we're going to be stuck in this aura that does damage, which is already awesome. So, I guess if we're doing this, we burn this fucker down.
We burn this fucker down.
That's right, Pookie. We're just gonna burn it down. Alright.
What check did you want Eric to make?
Investigation on this thing to kind of see if there was any sort of weakness to try and detach it or break it or whatever. Get this thing to fall.
I'm feeling like that still might be the right choice of action. Is to try and somehow sever those.
I mean, again, if we can, great.
Throw it one more.
Yeah, no, it's
Same thing.
not gonna work. Yeah.
One less.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely looks like a bar of metal.
Mm-hmm. Taz looks from across the room. She's like, "Oh, just need to put a pry bar under that."
Not quite, but from your view, zoomed out a bit, I think everyone has kind of picked up on it a little bit, which is this doesn't seem too structurally sound. So, trying to take out one of these would probably be best. And the cool part is that there's a bunch of lava below. It's pretty. pretty good plan with destroying something.
Most of the time. Unless you have water bucket.
That will save you.
Yeah. It won't even hit the lava. It'll drop.
The baby.
It'll hit the water
giant
on
baby
it.
thing is like falling, and then toss the lava bucket out right before it hits the lava. You're an idiot.
Right.
So
Now it's just all obsidian.
Yep.
Hold on.
Holding.
Sorry,
Brian makes me think that if you just turn it all into obsidian, Minecraft rules, and then it falls, and then it just like touches the obsidian and it pops into like a little thing that you can pick up into your inventory.
Mhm.
Soulmonger.
Well, if we just toss the edges or make the edges obsidian, we'll just drop it into the ender.
So I'm thinking that like our best bet might just be the giant ape plan. And
Why?
turn somebody
Why?
into a giant ape and just start smashing the ground and trying to rip the strut out of the ground.
Who gets to be the ape?
I have a thought on who.
Nose goes. Whoever posts the picture of them doing nose goes last into the thing is the ape.
You're the ape.
Well, I was gonna suggest dragon bait.
Oh, yeah, I guess you'd make a good ape, big smelly ape.
Right.
I'm just like I'm looking at like what we have at like top tier, and I think that might be the best thing that's there.
It wouldn't be a Saturday night game if we didn't have a giant ape to solve all our problems.
I mean, yeah, this is it. Maybe this is it.
So
This is what
level
solves the game.
8, level 8, Tyrannosaurus Rex, sperm whale, huge giant crab,
Ooh, a crab would be cool.
but it doesn't do good against stone. Giant ape, and a giant ape is 7. So I mean,
I know Kingler can learn Iron Claw.
Dude, just have it use hyper beam.
I summon Cyclops, and he uses
Right.
his ruby glasses and just blasts it.
Okay, so yeah, I'm down with the giant ape idea.
Yeah, we haven't had a giant ape in a while, so I think we need it.
Right. I think
not
that's
the
why
gi-
we've been having people die.
It's not the giant
have a
ape we
giant
want,
ape
it's the
enough.
giant ape we need.
Giant ape
Right
is
now.
Let's
Be right back.
Who
Oh,
knows
never mind.
more about metals in the party? We don't have Weldy here, who is made up of pretty
Of
much the
metal.
same material.
Let's see what tools. Tinkers. Oh man.
Summon Tinker. He's got some thoughts.
We've got everyone's got like disguise kit, forgery.
Yeah, I definitely don't know.
No,
anything about
dude.
that.
Smith's tools, pseudo.
Yeah.
Pseudo.
Suso Studio.
Throw in another
Yes.
investigation check with advantage.
Ooh. Bold, please.
Do you have is Arcana higher for you?
No. If. There we go. Match roll. Still not doing so hot.
That's the higher one.
I had a 5 and a 4.
All
It's
right.
not my night tonight for rolling, apparently.
Right.
Actually, hold on. Let me see something. Oh, hold on. Can I do something for myself?
No.
No.
What's
Apart from giving
Still
yourself
in
an armor
Annihilation, you
class
can't
of
do anything
1,000.
except die.
Well, I
Pseudo, you've
Falls
been there
into
for
the
a while.
lava.
Give me a dexterity check.
okay. I was gonna say I have
Save.
enhanced ability.
This usually isn't the case, because I know that we're not necessarily doing turns, but you've been there for a bit investigating it, and there's a ripple of negative energy coming toward you. So to get out in time, dex save.
Oh, dex save. Okay. Roll the damn.
Now I will be RB fellers. Getting my B zone.
Oh, that's nice. I roll this d20, and then that is a 21.
All right, that's enough
Because
that you back out of the aura just in time as rippling negative energy comes toward you.
so I was going to cast enhance ability on myself. Oh,
Okay.
Jesus. No, don't do that. For advantage on what's investigations? Intelligence on intelligence checks. Would that work?
Yeah, that works. You get temporary HP from it.
Uh,
Temp HP 10.
that's no. It's that's for Bear's endurance. It just rolled it accidentally on that one. So
Here's endurance.
yeah.
Shoot.
Here. So what I would do is Fox's.
Fox's cunning, advantage on intelligence checks. Throw out one more since you had 2 rolls already.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Alright. Yeah. Looks like tonight's not the night for my rolling.
All right, who's turning into the giant ape?
Don't all step up at once.
Well, unless anyone has like a reason that they think, you know, someone else might be better. My vote is for Dragon Bait.
I second.
Toss him in there. He's going.
I mean, he's a paladin, so it's going to be like ranged and stuff like that. So
Okay. I go to my spell sheet and go down to polymorph.
I would say we ask him, see if he's all right with that before.
Just turn him into an ape and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? Oh,
Phrase it. Do you want to help the team, ham sandwich? Do you want to win, son?
Tom, throw out an Arcana check.
okay.
No one gets to know anything tonight. Let's just
No one-
go.
No one gets to know
Plus
anything.
6 too. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's
embarrassing for the mage.
It really is. It
He's
really
like,
is.
"Oh, why'd you quiz me on polymorph? It's the one thing I was drinking."
By the way, druid, not mage, but yeah.
Just for time's sake, there is information I'd like to give you, which is there is one drawback to polymorph and type of damage that it can dish in this situation.
So you're saying that
You
like
can cast that jutsu, but it'll take away some of your life in
Well,
exchange.
what I think he's saying is that like the bludgeoning damage that the giant ape would do
Won't be
is
magical.
it won't be magic, and therefore either won't do anything or will not be as effective.
Does the steel seem magic? No,
It's adamant.
it's not steel.
It's adamantine.
Yeah, so
I've watched enough Wolverine movies. I know.
I
Wolverine
got this.
outlives everybody.
Blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
but if we're tearing it out of the floor, who has anything to destroy the rock? What kind of rock is this?
Wayne the.
Rock of Ages.
Cobblestone?
It is an interesting thought that not even the writers come up with. I don't know.
What kind of pickaxe do people have?
We don't have to fight the dungeon if we destroy the dungeon.
From the ceiling, all of a sudden you just hear tuk 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 tuk, and then Steve just fucking falls down.
He joined the game. Join the fight.
Right, exactly.
But he'd fall right into the lava and then despawn.
Yeah, but he'd water bucket.
He'd water bucket, right?
We went over this.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that I have something that would do. So maybe what about people who have? Can you use your magic weapons to strike it and maybe do damage to it?
I mean, that's what it kind of seems like will have to be the case. It's gonna be something where, I mean, I don't know how we necessarily get everyone over. I don't know, maybe Harley can get flown over. Gus can try and run over, see if tentacles don't deal with us at that point. Once we start hitting, they're definitely coming for us.
Right.
Well, why wouldn't we just strike the one that's right in the front? Like, just try to take that one out.
Right, and then
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's only held by 3, and then that might make it just fall into the lava, and then we can figure out what to do from there.
maybe. I doubt breaking one of them will just make it fall. I mean, but we could try.
DJ said they don't have it planned, so he'll have to think of it.
You'll have to think of it.
We're not playing the game, we're playing TJ.
You go over and you're trying to attack it.
I think that's what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, anybody who's got the ability to.
All right, you guys hold back a bit, figure out this plan, and then everyone who can will try to attack this thing. So I guess there's going to be some movement with this. It's your turn. Roll to hit.
And you guys, do you need me to try and hit that? Do you think you have enough? Do you want me to try and shoot at it or something?
I
Or
would
not,
line
'cause I
up.
don't want to wake up
maybe.
the baby.
Yeah,
Line up and
there's always that, but I mean, this might
Try and move
already
up a
wake it
little
up.
bit so I can take a shot from here. I feel like I'd have better angle on it from here than where I was.
Yeah, be kind of prepared for shooting at anything. You know, if a tentacle's trying to grab Harley again, if you might be able to shoot it. But a dirty 20 and a clean 20.
Ooh, look at that. Bente.
So.
A dirty 20, you get some kind of reverb back, and not and it kind of shakes a bit. And
Well, I used that.
yeah, for the next strike, which it's funny because this type of material is supposed to be immune to critical hits. However, it doesn't say it here, so roll for damage.
Yes. Don't read further.
Nice.
Don't read further. Oh, the next paragraph. No,
I was like, no.
He said
come
don't!
on.
No!
TJ.
all right.
Oh
Okay,
wait,
does
there's
this?
more.
Roll your crit.
You fuck. Okay.
Still.
No, it's just all the time. Every time. But, with that being said, there are these. I've only got so many of them. But how many crits have I been getting? Let's fucking go for it. 3. And that's all the charges that I'm going to be using so that this thing doesn't die. It's going to be... I'm going to build it over here. 2d8. $29 plus 9, 38 points of damage.
38. Yeah, you put a pretty big dent in it.
Alright, now I'm going to try and kick that dent. Does this work, or is it just going to explain to you what unarmed strike is? Neither. Okay, perfect. That's what I was hoping. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Nice.
8 plus 7. 13.
Okay.
All right. Bonus action. Whatever word he's supposed to say, she's supposed to say. And then we go, it's plus 11. But no, that should be right here. Yeah, 15's not going to do it. 18's not going to do it. How many attacks? 21.
21 hits.
Nice. And that is a D10 plus 7. So 10 and 2d6 fire damage. Is that going to roll it? Nice. So 10 damage for the strike and then 9 fire.
Okay.
That was all of Harley.
Anyone else trying to strike at this?
I mean, if
Strike
it's,
at it.
yeah, if it's still up.
I don't know why it's doing that right now.
Oh, you're not going to be able to.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring out. Dirty 20.
Miss.
Do you Eric, do you have like aid or something that you might be able to give them? Something that maybe would help their attack?
I have Let me see. I do have aid. Yes.
So maybe
Um,
maybe something that's to give to Gust on his next like surge of strikes or something.
okay, I can do that on the next set of actions. Well, aid is it just bolsters the hit points.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, do you have guidance or anything like
I
that?
have guidance. That's just ability checks, though. Let me see if there's a different one. Plus, bless. Bless is the
Bless.
one. There we go.
We made it.
So,
All right.
so I'll roll that on the next one. Once the turn resets before Kevin goes, I'll say bless. So,
Okay, and that gives it to like 3 or something. I think
uh,
at first. First level, I
yes, it's
think
up
you get
to
3
three
targets.
creatures. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So yeah, if we get there, depending on what happens now, depending on if anything reacts. Is anyone else able to go at, like, if you can shoot at it, I would say do that.
So
Taz.
like all of my spells, I think, are going to get blocked by that force that's there. That's why I haven't
You're
tried another spell.
exclusively useless? Why do you do
I
this
think
to
I'm
us?
exclusive, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm useless.
Why? Why is everything gonna be blocked? What if you
Yes.
don't change it to necrotic?
Fine. You know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to cast frostbite on it to weaken it, where you guys have been hitting.
Right, perfect.
It's a cantrip. Let's do it.
See? Right. You just
Reckless
have to
taking.
fight your instinct to turn it to necrotic.
It's just gotta.
That's
I
all.
need to do it. I need to do it.
Alright, so I'm rolling with disadvantage then.
So 60-foot, instantaneous.
Con
It's just a
save
con
for
save
adamantite. Does the thing save?
It, can you post the spell?
Sure.
I'll say that it has an effect. This is not a creature, but
Mhm.
you chill this so that it could be easier.
Oh
I know
yeah.
that sounds strange, but that's what will happen. Is that it will
I'm
give you
just
guys
thinking. Yeah,
some advantage on your next strikes.
you could heat metal or you could cool metal, and it makes it either more brittle or more malleable. So that's what I was thinking.
Makes sense. We'll say that works there. It doesn't take that damage, but it does have an effect on it. So people who are striking at it can get some advantage on there. And then let's yeah. With all this banging that happens to destroy this strut, you start to hear a baby's wail.
Oh no.
Everyone make a con save as the baby wakes up.
Quick, Tom, turn ham sandwich into a giant titty. You can do it, Tom.
9 on my con save.
14 for
I
me.
guess. Guess it's manual. Ugh, that's not good.
Why is mine not rolling? What is it? What the hell is this?
No,
Yeah, I
know.
don't know why.
I was
it's not-
waiting, and it's like, oh, you don't want to?
It's giving me like the description of it, but it's not actually doing
Yeah,
it.
mine was doing the same thing. So,
Did you figure out what did you do to fix it?
rolling just regular on the side, on the bottom left.
Just has advantage on con because of the stew.
No. Wait, do I? That would be
Question
awesome
mark?
to find out. um, no. Did I have the stew? If that's something that I have, then absolutely. But that
No
second one
one-
was
Well,
Harley.
just add 6 to whatever this is. I'm just gonna do a d20 through Beyond because it's not working.
Taz, because of
If-
one of her
Brian.
items has advantage on.
Yes.
At the bottom, you can go advanced roller, and then you can turn it into a D20, and you can go up to like 6 and stuff. So it rolls it. Does the stew give me advantage? I'll take it. Hold on, let's see. 15. I
the
probably
stew
still
gave
fail, so
advantage
don't
on
even look.
roller.
It says at the bottom.
Yeah, it's ADV roller. I think that's what it says.
In roll 20.
Pseudo, you have advantage on con.
Oh.
You had the stew.
Oh,
Did you
okay.
did you have the cakes best, or did you get the temporary hit points from the cakes, or did you have the stew? 'Cause I think no one had the cakes.
No, I
I
had
don't know
both.
if we.
You had it.
I didn't know there were two different things.
No, this is you weren't here when they had you
Oh, okay.
eat. You had stew. I don't remember if anyone had the cakes. I know
Yeah,
that
I
you
did.
didn't have the roast
For-
before.
I think I was the only one that did.
All right, so you had
Because
temporary
that
hit
I
points.
did have the temporary hit points already.
Let's see. Character.
Alright, so that's an 8 for me with the advantage, so. Oh well.
Okay. Brian got a 21.
Yep.
All right,
Does that mean I'm dead?
and then Kevin, your highest roll was a 15.
Yes.
All right.
Harley was a 25. So everyone failed.
Yeah, even the NPCs except for Iku and Cletus, everyone gets one level of exhaustion.
Oh.
fuck.
I haven't had to mark this so long. Where is our marker for that?
Conditions.
Yeah,
Under hit
conditions,
points.
it's all the way at the bottom.
Hit
What the
points. Conditions. Yep. Okay. Exhaustion
Ability
level 1.
checks. Okay.
Keep punching that thing, please, guys. Get through it before that thing yells again.
Well, I mean, it's awake now, so
No, you're not wrong. I'm just saying. I think this is still our best bet because it's going to potentially pull it down if it falls down. So just gotta.
I'm not disagreeing with that part.
Guy flies over and picks up Lakanu. Yep.
Some attacks of opportunity, maybe.
I mean, it just ran in.
Doesn't Harlan have? Harlan doesn't have reach, does it? No, it doesn't.
Well,
It's right there.
that wouldn't change anything.
It moves.
It's
so
only when
just
it's
like-
leaving.
just like Sentinel, if it moves through a square that is threatening, and I don't know if Harland has or Harley has Sentinel.
Didn't.
No, and even if so, wouldn't be yet.
Get a reach weapon, and somebody moves through the square into another square. They pass through a threatened square. That's how Chris was doing all of his stuff with.
That wasn't Sentinel. That was Polearm Mastery.
Master? Okay. All right.
Yeah. But no pole arms in here.
Okay, that makes sense.
Not until our next characters. All right, so we've got the guy, we've got Destructo Disc guy, we've got
Hanu gets picked up and takes a bunch of damage from it too, just by being touched by this thing.
Yeah.
And
Side B.
Yeah. So that's gonna wrap up that, but then there's a bunch of other attacks coming in at Harley and Gust.
Yeah.
There's one more. That one's gonna be a miss. Two attacks coming in to Harley, and these are done by the tentacles, and they deal. They're a pretty bad whip. Let's say, there it is. It's 21 points of damage to Harley.
Let's see. Can he choose to ignore that? I'm gonna. I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that.
Oh wait, did I say 21? I meant 27. I didn't add the modifier. Never mind.
It was the small line, but you know the 7s and the 1 look the same in this. All right,
Okay,
so 21 only.
27.
All right, so 27. So we've got, well, obviously -9, so 18. Right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a tentacle?
Yes.
What a dick.
22 hits you, right, Gus?
Ah, 'cause of the beer. Yep.
Mhm.
Donkey Kong. Gatling.
Alright, it's 25 damage to Gust off of the first strike.
25.
25 off of the first strike, and the second one.
Don't like that.
And then 21 off of the second strike. 25 and 21.
Jesus Christ.
It's Tomb.
Yeah. That's everyone's tomb.
And it goes to you guys.
It's not mine.
And everyone who's in the aura takes.
Where is the aura?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't see an aura, so I don't think we took any damage,
No
right?
aura. There's no
No
real
aura,
aura.
no damage.
My mistake, guys. You guys didn't know that you guys were going into the aura in the first place.
It's just the map, the aura.
So
TJ,
we
is that
should
the joke?
heal for all the damage that. All right, gotcha.
Yep.
So I get that 48 fucking points back.
I think the only one hurt by the aura was
Harley.
Harley. Yeah.
So far. Yep.
But that's 10 points of necrotic damage to everyone.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay. I'm almost at half health.
Yeah.
And we haven't even started this fucking fight.
It started. It's here.
Yeah,
Just wait.
no. He started the fight. We haven't.
Should I cast Spirit Guardians?
You, what kind of damage to Spirit Guardians do? Radiant?
Yeah, it's Radiant.
That's probably your best bet against this guy, I'm guessing.
Oh wait, yeah, no, because I'm good or neutral, it would be Radiant damage. So. They will. Alright, so I'll cast that. Will be a distance of up to 15 feet, which. What do you know? He's in.
Right at the
And
start
that'll
of
be
his
at
turn.
4th level. What?
Is it at the start of his turn, or is it right meow?
No, that would
Start.
be. Start.
It's a start.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait for that. So you cast that at 4th level. What else is happening?
I am opening up the gates, which is something I now have to learn about. Up to 3. Okay.
Your
So
chakra
I-
gates?
Yes. How far are we through this thing right here?
You've done significant damage.
I'm kind of thinking just keep wailing on this thing, because otherwise this guy is
Yeah. I'm gonna like take a bunch of shots at him. I'm gonna use. I plan on using let's see. I plan on using, if it would make more sense for me to go first, although I don't think it will matter really. I plan on using.
Let's,
Where is it? I was just fucking looking at it.
I'll have Harley
Action
swing
surge,
first.
so I can shoot at him 4 times, and dazing shot, so he'll have to make a con DC 7 or be disadvantaged.
You
until next
should
turn.
be shooting 3 times a turn.
I am 3, and then it'll be the 4th.
So
if
6.
I use the action surge, would it be 6?
Yes.
It
Yeah.
doubled. I thought it just gave me 1 more.
You
It
get
gives you 1 more
three-
turn.
three
Or 1 more
attacks.
action.
Yeah.
And your
you get
action
three-
gives you 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright, let's have
Definitely gonna take 6
Harley.
shots at him with my musket. But don't
I want to
know
have
if that's
Harley
gonna be-
attack the bridge first. And then kind of see where that goes. So. Fucking. Okay. 1 strike. That'll be D10 plus 7. So 11 and 2d6. Ugh. So 14 points of damage to the bridge.
14.
Yes. And if it's still there... Ah, fuck.
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
Wait, do you have bless?
He was
on?
supposed to be
Not that
blessed,
that's-
right?
Yeah, not that that's gonna help with that one, but
That one specifically would.
He has advantage because of the cold metal.
Oh, cool. Alright, so... Would that be... That one's advantage. 18 and 26. So that one was the first hit. So this is... Alright, so this is the second, the 20 and the 28. Right? So the 28 will hit.
nice.
D8. Nope, it's not a D8. It's D10 plus 7. Don't be lower. Dipshit.
Oh man. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny. It's not.
That's not good for us. Tom, shut up. Alright, so 14 on the second strike. And then 26 and 25. Now that he knows he can hit it, he's just gonna
Sure.
D10 plus 7.
The
16.
the fire damage isn't doing much to it. It's like
Oh, okay, well,
not really.
that's fine.
So we
It's
don't need
still...
to go.
That's why he's fucking it up. So he's just like, why even bother with the fire? It's not doing that much. So like, well, it's doing some. All right, is that all? After all that, it's just still there.
— 16 was the last hit.
Yes.
Is that the last damaging? It's still there.
Jesus Christ.
Like, does it look like it would start like it's crumbling away? Does it look like we're just like chipping like the edge of the ice? Like, what does it look like?
Putting dents into it. Significant
Like-
dent.
In terms of like percentage of how chopped into it is. Like,
It
is it?
It is close.
Okay. Do we have him take an action surge?
Maybe this is a good time exactly for that.
Because, I mean, he can always turn and swing it, Meth 2 right after.
Meth 2. Oh, you want me to shoot at the bridge, not Meth 2?
No, I'm saying, Harlan, or Harley.
Oh, okay, okay.
I keep accidentally dead naming her. I don't deal with this stuff. Alright, so action surge. Oh, that's a hit. D10. 8.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, that's the one that isn't doing much. I don't know if it's resistant or just like super just doesn't
All
let
right,
anything
so this
happen.
is attack number 4 out of 6.
Yes.
Okay. Still there, barely.
Come on,
Fuck.
Harley.
Fuck.
Come on, Harley.
Okay. So
24 hits.
miss on 5 and then a hit on 6. This one 12 and 7.
Okay. With that, the adamantium strut is completely damaged, and it starts to fall, and you hear the other adamantium strut start to strain as
Yes.
this thing slowly starts to fall. and it's kind of just like slowly bending at the moment. So it's still there, but it is definitely falling toward the lava.
I like the idea of
Then you just need a giant gorilla to elbow drop it.
giant AP. Right. That's all I'm thinking.
So
You're a smart guy, Kevin.
How high is the ceiling?
I have a thought.
I'm surprised this question hasn't come up yet.
I could cast a 3rd level tidal wave that just falls from the ceiling and drops on it, just for pressure for bending it.
Will
30.
it turn the lava into stone?
Right.
But I don't think that's what water does.
Yep, you know,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Learn physics, dude. Yes, it does.
Yeah. Water then spills infinitely.
yeah, I mean that sounds like an infinite. Like that's at least a 3 water block thing. Infinite
Yeah. The tidal wave, it's all obsidian.
Right. Well, that's what we want because it will fall and take fall damage.
I'm just thinking just something to create pressure that pushes it down.
Well, I was
It's
asking.
falling.
I was
It's
asking
doing
about the ceiling because if I run up and then drop down onto it from the ceiling in monkey form, just smash into it. Maybe grab the umbilical cord and yank the thing down.
As the monkey, or is he not reliable?
I mean,
He's
he
been
ran
over
off
for
that
too
way,
long.
and if I'm running up to, if I can run up to the ceiling
Yeah,
and then
drop
have
down from
all
the
that
ceiling.
weight, yeah, I might want to.
falling in the lava.
I would have Taz turn me back and just stop concentrating so I can levitate.
Your giant ape. Maybe you could just jump off, and then we have a giant ape to help us fight. Giant ape with your speed.
I get enormous strides and somehow end up slower. So yeah, I don't know if that's we go back to, I mean, one of the most impressive attacks that we've had in this game. Maybe just drop down and try and land on Meth 2 and push the baby into the lava too.
Well, the baby is connected to the cup that's going down, right?
Yeah, but if it's something where, it could be kind of both. A giant ape landing right somewhere around here.
I'm
Could get
1,000% on
both.
board with this. If we're gonna do it, let's do it.
I think we should.
But I do need you to turn it off so I can levitate up.
If we communicate, I get it. I get it. I don't want to see the ape fry, or Gust for that matter.
Is Harley going anywhere? Or is Harley staying there?
Maybe up to like here. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. So, you said 30 feet?
What is
The,
it's 30
the
feet,
ceiling?
right?
Yeah. So 35, 40, 40, about 50 right there on the ceiling.
All right, polymorph. I'm marking it off. Boom.
Okay. Giant ape. You fall from the ceiling, going 30 feet down, land right on top of it.
Can the character be a primate? Primate? A primate? Since it's Pokemon on Pokemon violence.
It starts to.
Shit, I transformed into a fighting type against a poison type, so I guess it doesn't matter.
It heavily damages the other struts, and now it's just barely hanging above the lava. Gust, as a giant ape, is just dangling like 5 feet from the lava. Two of the tentacles goes into lava, and they're instantly destroyed. Two more still remain on the opposite side that's still facing up. But the soulmonger's right there, just dangling there. So it's probably dangling right where the map. This is a map,
Right.
part of the map, so I can't move it. But it's probably hanging right
So it
there,
like
just from these
swung
two.
this way.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
And it's with this amount of distance, it's like right there. It's touching the lava on one side.
right.
So, and it still looks like it's falling, but you're right there, and it's almost like it's going to fall on top of you and smush you into the lava. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Smush you
climb
into the
up
lava.
and jump over here if I can.
your new form has how much movement? 40
Uh,
feet, 30 feet?
I don't know. I mean, I might have to be using an
I have
action
it. I
to
have it.
dash.
Movement speed is
If-
40 feet with a climb of 40 feet.
Nice.
Do you want Pseudo to stop focusing on you so that this is easier for you, or are you going to struggle to climb up as an ape?
I'm gonna see if I can climb up from there, as the giant ape. Feel like I should be able to.
Okay. It is going to be difficult, especially that you're almost falling into the lava, so you can probably get you a new form.
But
Should
he's
have
dust.
not giant ape one. Yeah, he doesn't maintain the abilities though. He's limited to his new form. He hasn't had to climb.
A giant ninja ape. But wait, I would struggle even though I get a climb speed of 40.
Yeah, I think it would still count as difficult terrain.
Okay.
It's not reduced because of yeah, it would be reduced even more. All right, I'm gonna bring this as a giant ape.
Nice.
Wait, it's a large creature or is it huge?
It is listed as huge.
Okay. All right, so you were able to climb out from underneath it, knock it, stomp by it, go on top of it, and you're starting to climb up this beam right here.
Okay. Yeah, so if it does start to fall, that was what we had talked about. Like, if it's completely broken and starting to fall, that's when you stop. Because I'm going to have to try and cast Levitate.
So that is the moment that I will break the concentration on the spell, if that's what happened.
But that is what I have for now.
All right, who hasn't gone? We haven't seen Cletus go. Anu.
Yeah, no NPCs. Cletus pseudo casts the spirits.
Yep.
If Dragon Bait's going there, I'm gonna have Harley have stayed at first, and then we'll shift.
Dragon Bait chipping away at it.
Sorry guys, just went to be really quick. If anything happened with me, I don't think so.
Artist tries to pass Ray of Frost. And
We're
seems,
fighting a dead baby god, and he's casting cantrips. Just saying.
It seems. It seems like it had, like it didn't mind that at all. It did not care one bit. Alright, what's she doing? She's attacking. She does that much damage.
I have to admit, the huge image of Bidoof keeps throwing me off. I keep looking away and then looking back and being like, "Who the fuck?" Oh, okay, I know what's going on.
Oh, it's just Badoo.
Oh right, that's me.
That's the giant ape I turned Gust into. Okay.
Right.
All the different attacks coming in on it. Pseudo already went. Kaz, cast Polymorph. NPCs went. Cletus.
Cletus is
Yes,
left.
Oh yes, I'm
Fucking
shooting.
30 bullets into
Could
this thing.
I do my action surge on my last attack so that way I can see if I'm like actually doing anything to this guy with my shots before I. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need to use it.
Yeah, you don't have to like call it before you do anything, sort of thing. Like you can take your actions, then be like, okay, that was working. I'm gonna. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Lieutenant.
I did notice that there were 2 dots, and now we're back to 1 dot. I don't know that I like that very much.
I'm gonna take a shot, and I'm gonna try with my first one to get dazing shot with a grip point, which will. Sorry, I'm trying to find where it is. Dazing shot. You make a firearm attack against a creature. Expend one grip point. On hit, the creature takes damage, and must make a con saving throw DC 17 or suffer disadvantage on attacks until the next turn. So I definitely want to try and do that. I'm going to shoot at him with my musket, my rifle, whatever it is. I think it's just a musket. Yeah, which is my magic weapon. Oof. I assume that does not hit him.
12 hits.
Nice.
What?
So
Fuck?
dazing shot, and then damage. So he has to make a DC 17 or he has disadvantage on his next turn or up until his next turn.
DC for what? Did you say con?
What?
Is it con, dexterity?
Oh,
Yeah, con.
let me double check. I think it was con. Pretty sure it was con.
And it's DC 12?
Let me check.
17.
17, yeah.
That is much more. That is...
Yes. That's much more respectable.
Okay, so... And then it has disadvantage on its attacks.
Let me find it. Con saving throw or suffer disadvantage on attacks until the end of their next turn.
Okay.
That's how you win Tomb of Annihilation, folks.
All
Alright, I'm gonna take another shot at him. That looks like it'll hit.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard for you guys to miss.
Yeah, 'cause he's
yeah.
big.
It's a huge floating baby.
And you know how easy those things are to shoot.
Like shooting babies in a barrel. Then here's attack number 3. And then
Like it's
I'd like
literally
to-
just don't roll a 1.
has he gone down at all or no? Does he look like he's at least been a little more damaged than he was, you know, before, even if he's not at orange dot? All right, TJ.
Yeah, hold on. One sec.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you're doing your thing.
Oh, TJ's asleep.
DM's asleep. He's got 15 minutes. Then we can leave class.
We get to gather all the gold.
All right, so minus. Yep, this seems to be working.
Then I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna action surge and shoot at him again. 3 more shots.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, shot number 4. That definitely hits.
And this is all, yeah. Musket.
Shot number 5. That definitely hits. And shot number 6. That'll hit. And that's it. I used up 6 bullets. Nice. And that's all I can do. But he has disadvantage on attacks his next turn.
Okay. And I think that's everyone.
yeah. I think that's
The
everybody.
NPCs did damage.
Did dragon attack? Did the dragon NPC, the wyvern?
Yeah. Yep. She attacked
good call.
too. Everyone's. There is. This thing's all health. No defense.
All gas, no brakes.
Yeah. Alright, it goes to this thing. It has Lucanu in its hand and.
Save.
Save.
Yup. Aura. Spirits.
Got it.
Baby nerd.
Boop.
What's the DC?
I think his DC's a 19 or a 20 because it's higher than mine.
It is a 19.
Yeah, but we found out last week, and I was like, "What?"
Yep. And so does it take half damage? Saves?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Do.
Alright, Eric. Roll
Yep.
damage.
Oh, sweet deal.
Spirit Guardians.
3d8.
4d8.
Oh, you cast it at a higher level. Nice.
I cast it at 4th level, yeah. Let me, use- Oh.
Wow.
Boop, boop, boop.
But it did save, I think. So
An even better
only
reason
12,
to.
but then that might get doubled. Maybe.
Let's see. That he's very upset by the spirits attacking him, but it also seems like it didn't do the full amount. So he's upset by this type of damage, but it's saved. All right, so took that damage. Picks up the Kanu and being frustrated by all of this damage it's taken, it just whips her down right into the lava. The
And I have no
Iku
chance to
tries
catch her.
Iku tries to not with the rate that she was going, and you're trying to hold on. You're pretty far away. I know that I put it
Yeah.
right here, but
Yeah.
Iku tries to go down and save her. Yep. All right. Child picks her up, has her right in the hand. Iku takes damage. Okay. She's picked up. And
Oh my god, there's a blue marshmallow now.
That's the thing.
I know.
you guys see that it gets one last pump from the Soulmonger.
Oh, jeez.
And it's down.
Also, I know you're doing stuff, but once you get a chance, if I could get control of Bidoof.
But don't.
This grapple.
But stop it.
That's so
Should,
dumb.
should be good now.
Thank you.
You would be like right on top of
Yeah,
this.
that's what I was. I like that the bar is going over the face, so you just see the stupid buck teeth. Right.
Yeah, you were underneath, but now you're able to climb up there. They look like they're about to snap very soon.
I was not planning on hanging around for much longer. Where are my sunglasses?
Oh,
Yeah!
okay. That's going to be that for right now. And then it goes to you guys. Everyone who's in the aura takes
Takes how much? 10 points of damage, or
He has
the con
disadvantage.
save.
Don't forget, TJ. Does aura count?
The aura is... This guy's aura is still up. Everyone takes 13 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus,
In
it's
this aura.
more than before.
The ape currently has 157 hit points, so
Just throwing that one out there.
just letting you know before you start subtracting from anything else.
No, I was gonna put it on there. Yeah, I was actually just pulling it up because I was like, where am I sitting?
I got you.
13.
No, I don't want green.
69 though.
beat
I'm
me
at
to it.
69
Oh,
life.
why?
That's pretty cool.
Why did it undo that?
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Maybe because I should have hit cancel. Anyway.
And then don't forget to delete the 13 points from it because you just got hit.
Right, good call. Scramble.
Tick, 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 tick. Do you want?
God damn it.
So before Taz does anything, he's waiting to see if you want to stay as an ape, or if you want to try something else.
Yeah, cause like, I really like the idea of joining in the fight as a giant ape, but also I'm over
What if-
here.
What
Let's
if you
get in a
just?
couple of swings.
Well,
I'll
what if
just
you
I'll just
whip
toss
the,
these right.
Yeah.
Just fucking whip these
pick up the
because that's
rocks
like the
and throw 'em.
rock. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Perfect. So yeah, I'm just whipping shit at this guy. I don't know if it will matter, because it wouldn't be magical, but you know, that's fine.
Maybe there's
You
magic in the
try-
tubes.
You try
Right.
to pick up one of these. I'm going to need a strength saving.
Okay.
What's
That's not
the
good.
strength save of the new form?
So you don't have a specific strength save, so it just would be a +6, I guess, to it.
Yep. And if a 25 does not fucking pass, I'm
Yep,
gonna be
that
bullshit.
passes. That passes.
All right. Does anything?
Nope.
It was just heavy.
It's much heavier than you imagine it to be, but you're
It's
Seem
got
to
that
shake it
soul
off.
weight.
Okay.
Soul weight.
Right. Yeah. So, whip this at that guy. Rock. Well, this is rolling it actually. Fuck. Next.
I picked it up, but I didn't do much with it.
Okay. All right. Don't
Just
fuck
did it
this
fall
up.
just in the lava?
No, he didn't even get it over the railing.
Oh boy.
So I was able to pick that one up again. All right, but at 22.
Yeah, I feel like your monkey brain would just be upset that you didn't.
Yeah.
What's a giant ape's intelligence?
Yes.
Intelligence
Oh,
is a -2.
hold on.
It's one of those party
I'm almost as smart as I am as Gust.
What is it, a 4? Is it a 4?
It's a
5?
7.
It's
a 7.
a 7 versus an 8.
Oh shit. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Even in this form, you realize that that was much lighter the second time around for some reason.
Weird. Well, I rolled that as a rock attack with that. So a 22 And if that hits and does damage, it does 41 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. You just release souls into it.
Oh no.
Fuck!
More
Good
health.
idea, bad idea.
But do you realize it as a monkey?
It crashes and then goes up into it.
Maybe the creature's now confused. I thought these guys were attacking me. Now they're feeding me.
Right?
He's confused.
Right. I don't like that you said that. It would have been a lot cooler if you didn't.
Guys, squeeze this. Two again.
Fuck.
Who's taking some sustainable damage here?
Alright.
Oop, not that much damage. There we go.
Damn. Okay. This has been rough. Okay, plus 11. Alright. I'm going to have Harley go, unless anyone else wants to jump in.
Iku is gonna try to break out of this. Yeah, she's successful.
Nice.
I'd cast Word of Radiance on the baby.
I'm gonna disengage. Oh, here.
Can the Meth 2 make a con save of 19? Or try to?
On save. 19. Yeah. Yep. This
Saved?
thing, it has like no AC, but it is a monster on saves.
So it's saved on that part.
Disadvantage.
To attack.
No, but disadvantage on the save. Please.
Okay, I was waiting for. Okay, I was wondering what was causing it.
I think.
Manners.
Do that. Yeah,
Got it.
man.
Understood. Okay, so. And what were you casting? Was it a cantrip? Was it a
Cantrip.
spell? Okay,
Cantrip.
so sucker save. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. That goes. Do you want to stay there? Are you moving at all?
I
Yeah,
am staying put.
that makes sense.
So this is
I realized that
Spirit
he's in
Guardian.
your aura, as well as
Yeah.
you and his.
Right. Shit. Alright, so Harley attacking advantage, thank goodness. First one is a lot of ones all of a sudden when that's literally the only way to miss. So D10, which one? It's this one. And 2d6. So 14 and 6 for 20 if it doesn't matter. Next attack. Those are a hit. For 9 and 10. 19. That's a hit. D10. Ah, jeez. 8 and 8 416. And we'll do a second wind for 1d10 plus 11 to get some health back. Did anyone mark off the 13?
On my health, yeah.
I'm sorry, on Harley.
Oh, I did not. Oh, you mean not my character? No.
I think. Did I? Well, I know I just did. That might not be good. All right. So that was a bunch of damage from Harley.
I'm thinking to just maintain concentration on the monkey for you and just cast a tidal wave spell that will go from the wall out, crashing into falling apart Mewtwo.
Is there any
Like
way
this
we
way?
can know if Minecraft rules apply?
Yeah. It's a save, which obviously this thing is loaded in, but I really don't have something else that will work very well. And I'm really loath to try any necrotic spells after what we saw happen.
Yes.
So, unless somebody says no to the tidal wave, I think that's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah, go for it. You might as well.
All right, so I need a dexterity 18 save for this thing.
Okay. That is a nat 20.
Sounds like a wasted spell to me. Boop. All right, and I maintain concentration on a giant monkey.
Cool. Cletus, are you... What?
Yes, Tim.
I was just gonna say, did you roll that save with disadvantage as we had previously discussed?
Uh,
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
always waiting for more. So I always have like a sense of consideration. Like, what?
Wait, what did I forget?
shit.
Was
Oh,
there
you
something?
assholes.
Did we talk about? Yeah, no. Just you guys.
So
are
he
dicks,
got
that's
this. He got this health back when Kevin threw the urns into the lava.
And
No, not
it
into
got
the
a lot of
lava,
health.
at him.
It got a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of health from the Soulmonger as well. That's still just barely there.
Ah, fuck. I was going to ask about that, too. Shit.
It's starting to fall. You hear the bars like starting to break. It's
so-
going to fall into the wall.
As the ape, maybe you can't break it, but maybe you could like push on it to try to force it down.
Right.
I'll definitely take my shots at him. I'll just do my 3 shots at him if I can.
I wasted
With
time
the-
throwing shit.
with
Thinking
the
that was all
force,
set.
No, with the force that you did when you initially went on it, like you significantly you had to swing over. I mean,
Yeah.
you're lucky enough that you didn't fall right into the lava. But then you started to climb up, and you were able to climb up, and just being on it, you weren't straining it that much more. And then even if you were to kind of push it, even with these warp bars and how they are, it wouldn't do much. Like this
No.
is already going to fall. You won't be able to
Affect it that much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially because it's immune to non-magic stuff. So you trying to push it is just
Okay, so I have to shoot
You
him
already
with my
kind
musket.
of
Well, more
yeah, shoot
like
with
pry it. But
Alright,
yeah.
I'm just gonna take my 3 shots with the musket. 14 hits.
Yep. I'm pretty
Another
sure even if
14.
you get, I'm pretty sure even if you get like
Even if I got a 1. Yeah.
even I mean that's a miss always, but still, you have bats 95%.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what's going on right
Weird that I still ended up with 3 fucking misses.
Ooh, heyo.
That's not.
So what does I get to roll 2 damages? The higher.
now. You would double your die.
Okay, so that was about as high as it gets because it was a D12. So that was a good one to get a crit
11
on.
plus
Just shoot
6.
him in the fucking eye.
Roll another d12.
Okay,
It doesn't count.
just a D12 period.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any like grip point things you can add to do damage?
I don't know. I know I had at least one, but I always like forget how to check my grit points. I know I definitely had one
Yeah.
before.
It's
Well, you'll
one's-
get one back now after rolling a crit.
Oh, well, if I get one back after a crit, I would just do that same, do the same thing I did before, the dazing shot, so he gets disadvantage. If I can do that.
I don't think you can use it the turn you get it. So, like, as you shoot, you get the grip point at the end of your turn for rolling the nat 20.
where does it even keep
Oh, well,
track
then
of
that
the
was
grip
my last
points?
one. That was my last shot. I don't know. It's really hard to keep track of. Every once in a while I find it,
Yeah.
and then I'm like,
In your
Where
features,
actually is
in
this?
in your features and traits, there should be grip points.
I'm
A
not
number
seeing
with a
it.
plus and minus.
yeah, I don't really see it either, honestly.
Alright, you did that. Last legendary action missed, but this legendary action is going to hit Harley. Harley takes, even with disadvantage. This thing touches Harley, and that's 7 points of necrotic damage to Harley.
Okay.
Did all of the damage that Cletus just put out, did that make some more marks on this thing?
Let's see.
I would hope so.
Yep.
Yay.
Same thing. Disadvantage.
Yep. Well, no, because I can't, because I couldn't do the grip point, because I
Sorry.
didn't have another
Ignore that.
attack.
You wanna, if you want to use the grid point on your critical, you can.
Okay, whatever
Oh,
then,
so it's
hell
just
yeah.
one?
And yes, absolutely. 100%.
And it's the same one. Is there any other
I think
ones
that's
you
the
wanna
best
you wanna
one.
showcase?
Expend one grip point. Advantage on the attack roll, no need. Disarming shot, he's not armed. Forceful shot, knock him back. I don't think that's super useful unless you guys think I should use
Yeah,
that.
I mean he's floating, so
Yeah, I just think dazing shot's the best one. That way he doesn't have, he suffers disadvantage. I think that's my best bet.
yeah, I was thinking more of like if it were like a champion fighter or something where sometimes they can add damage, because the reason I say that is on a crit you get to, if you add a dice, one die or any, it also doubles that. But no, dazing shot, I agree. That's the best option.
Yeah, I would just do the dazing shot again. No need to get fancy. Put one right between his eyes.
no need to get fancy as he goes for a more trick shot rather than
Yeah.
a sure thing. No need to get fancy as he puts it over his shoulder and shoots it without looking. Still getting a crit.
Well, that's basic in the Cletus family.
Right.
Right,
Through the
so
legs.
there. These guys are attacking.
He's turned to stone. No, I just need to copy.
Yeah. What the hell can artist do? Because everything he can really do doesn't affect this guy. Yeah. Artist will shoot arrows, but he's realizing that isn't doing shit. But that's the only thing he has to really do from there. Everything else is ice. So, okay.
Well, I mean, what did he do? Like the chilling ray or whatever?
Yeah, he did that, and it looked like the thing didn't pay any acknowledgement to it at all.
Oh, so it wasn't just because it saved. It was just
Nope, it hit, and it didn't do anything.
oh.
Yeah.
Make an ice bridge.
Oh yeah. It's something he can work on.
Right.
Over the lava.
Way over the lava. It might have to support a giant ape. So.
Anyone else? Nothing else, right?
Any
I don't
other
think so.
ideas?
Where
I'm
is-
open to anything else?
Where did? Oh yeah, that's right. Iku ran up there.
The Soulmonger, the adamantium rods that were connecting the Soulmonger are starting to break, and the rest of the Soulmonger falls into the lava. It kind of pulls on the Atropal a little bit, and then once the umbilical cord touches the lava, it snaps. The strange part is all that negative energy floating around it gets sucked back into the Atropal, and without the Soulmonger's connection, the aura fades away.
Oh.
That's
cool.
not bad.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
I'm free of all that shit.
Let's mark off this guy for the legendary action, but now it's the Atropal's turn.
Was he starting his turn?
Yep, roll.
Did he pass or fail on that?
Ooh. Yeah, the spirits start to attack him, and he just deflects them. But it's going to be he's going to take a little bit of damage still from this. He rolled a nat 20, but we're still going to damage him because he doesn't seem to like this at all. Minus. We're going to round up for that one. Alright, so he takes damage from that. Okay. It's going to look over at Dragonbait. And he's looking for some life force energy.
Oh no.
And he looks at Dragonbait,
We all
and
knew
he
this was gonna happen.
almost like Kirby starts to absorb some of Dragonbait's life force.
What if hypothetically I shot and killed Dragonbait before he could suck some of his life up.
Hypothetically, there's a lot of life force energy from Drag Bait, but not for long. So, I mean, if you want to assist in that, and playing the long con, his con save.
Dude, this guy wouldn't have any energy if just everyone died. That sounds wrong.
Well, if everyone died, then there'd be no mission at all.
All right, Dragon Bait takes a whopping 30 damage, 30 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and
That's not a
that-
lot. That's not not a lot, but it's not, you know.
It's not
Big
a
Seen
lot.
worse. I don't like that it healed him, but we knew that was going to happen.
all health base. This whale lord.
I was going to say Snorlax. And it's like, this thing's going to fucking fall asleep once we get it to...
Snorlax has. Oh yeah, right. He uses rest.
Then you use snore.
Right, exactly. Which he has that move too. In fact, this reminded me.
Oh,
Damn it, Brian.
Nope. Snore doesn't reach up. Luckily, because that is one way to kill the party. It would be absurd. Soulmonger's gone. I don't know if we just want to put a red X on that one, just to say, like, hey, it's gone. But,
Yeah.
does the life drain. And then it goes back to you.
Okay, I don't know how many people have played the Super NES Legend of Zelda or any of the like 2D ones, but the picture that I posted in Discord is what I'm looking to try and reenact with my giant ape right now. I would like to try and tear a tile up and throw that at Meth 2 instead of, you know, healing potions.
I forgot about that stupid room.
There's more than one.
Oh no, I just meant the first time you go in and the floor starts trying to kill you, you're like, no!
I mean, it's in Ocarina of Time, too, so...
Alright,
Yeah.
go for it.
All right.
oh my God, he's still back to 1 yellow health. Fucker.
Rock. 30.
Just pick it up and say rock and stone.
Okay.
I actually think I only have the one of the throw a rock.
Okay. You only have one? There's not another one?
No, because as I'm reading it, it's saying multi-attack, the ape makes 2 fist attacks.
Hmm.
So it has 2 fists, but specifically it says that one, so... As much as I want to just make another one.
You grab some loose tile, you whip it at this thing, it hits hard, it doesn't seem to turn around.
Alright, I'm gonna... you know, start flipping out and smashing the ground. This is bullshit. But I think I have to not have ape
Great
form
ape.
anymore.
Great Ape uses sign language to sign to Taz.
Right.
Taz is like, I'm happy with this. This is good.
It's like,
Right,
no,
Taz? Right,
excellent.
Tom? Taz, Tom?
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute. Yes, I'm fine with this. Yes.
Alright. You stop concentrating on ape form.
And I drop a 3rd level moonbeam on Mewtwo.
Alright. 3rd level. Roll for damage.
Not bad. Wow, the blue flame is back.
Alright, and this is a save, right?
It is a save. DC 18 con.
Alright.
I'm not sure why it did it twice, but the first one was what came up on my screen.
Okay. So it's saved, but it's as if it did.
Nice.
So this type of damage
Radiant
exactly what you
is
need.
excellent.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I couldn't do it while you were a giant ape. So
Yeah, well, now that I see all of what was happening, it was... I don't know if that thing was going to fall as quickly as it did, but most of the stuff was not worth it. So when TJ was saying, you know, do you want to stay in ape form, or, you know, or do you want to switch back to gust, or do you want to struggle to climb up this thing? And it's like he was hinting that it's like none of what you're doing now is going to be helpful. And then I threw a pot of souls at it, and it's like, okay, none of what you're doing now is going to be helpful to you guys. I will clarify next time. I will hint harder for you. I'm not letting a fucking giant ape solve this fucking problem again.
I wanted to for the adamantium strut, but I realized I was worried about polymorph for a long time because of all these different things. But then, as I kept going, I went, okay, everything is like immune to
Non-magic.
effects.
Yeah.
So there's a shit ton of that stuff that is just like, no, I don't care.
Like, oh, polymorph isn't even an issue anymore. Never mind. That was solved.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, TJ, can the giant baby make a dex save of 19?
Let's see. It can't. Can't
You
make it.
cannot? Cool.
Can't. What
So it's going to
happens?
be 3d8 of radiant from Sacred Flame. Huh. All right.
Don't worry, you get more than what you were expecting there.
Oh, good.
Okay.
And then, oh, actually, does anyone need healing? Harley might.
I think Gus does.
Just
I
Gus?
mean, I
Gus-
could take a little bit, but I'm not like
Gus and
desperate
Harley.
right now.
Are-
Also, ham sandwich is probably hurting.
Yeah, depending on
Just
after
got-
that 30
Just got,
where
like,
he ended
great
up.
Giant suck job.
Yeah, he's doing fine. He's a little tired.
Ooh,
Ham sandwich because he got a suck job.
okay. Well, who should I send a healing word to is what I'm trying to ask.
If you heal ham sandwich, he just becomes more food for.
All right, so no healing.
I mean,
cool.
he is
All right.
ham sandwich.
Who's left? Is it just me?
Yep.
All right, I'm just gonna take 3 more shots with me musket, and I might fall asleep shortly after, but I'm definitely gonna do my 3 shots.
All right. I want to get to a certain point tonight, but there is a place that I want to stop when, so that next time Wolfgang, hopefully he can make it and see.
Is that 3? Sorry, I just kind of just like went quick because I'm like, pretty much everything's gonna hit. That was 2.
2 and
Oh,
1
I
damage.
didn't do the damage. Yeah. Okay, that's the damage for the second one.
Mm-hmm. 9. Mine's 10. Radiant. We got Pseudo with Moonbeam. He's kind of useless. There. Okay. Okay. 3 shots. Alright. I think we're set there. Everyone's gone.
I believe so. Did Harley? I think,
Did
right?
Artist go?
Artist has like
Artist,
nothing at all to do to help with this. Unless he goes up close and personal, which I guess he would start to make his way over.
Harley did not go. Not this turn.
Okay, that's good. Uh, 7. Okay. All right, and then just let me know the total damage.
Yep. Oh.
Two, back over. So 4. Which is not 1, but
All right. So the first hit was 13 damage and 5. Excuse me. 5 fire. Okay. The second hit was 14 damage and 2 fire.
what's it all together? This thing isn't immune to fire, so like all of it together.
Is not immune. I don't know. All right, so 13 and 5. Wait, why? Why is it rolling that instead of the 2d6s? All right. 13 and... Oh, probably because of that I messed up. 13 and 12. So 25 for the first one. Then we have 14 and 2. So 39, 41. Then a critical. So 41, 54. 62.
Jesus.
Then with the fire is another 13. So 75 altogether.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Getting it done.
Oh my god. He's not here to witness this fucking slaughter. My god.
Three hits and the last one being a crit, you know?
Look how they massacred my boy.
Dragon Bait. Alright, this thing has been focusing on Dragon Bait with its legendary action, so he is not doing well.
Yeah, so that healing word. Send that Dragon Bait's way.
You guys said no, so I'll do that next
Oh
time.
my god, be a bitch about it then. Fuck. Oh my god, fine. Let him die to be a bitch. Whatever. Fuck. Alright, Mewtwo's turn. Jesus
this new
He
guy
fuck.
was
needs
just
to
using
work on
Dragon Bait
teamwork.
like Capri
Ugh.
Sun. He's just like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Capri Sun is right.
That's excellent. That's a good call.
All right. 12 points to Dragon Bait.
Let's hope that keeps him up in any way, shape, or form.
Best I can do is a bonus action.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay. And that's
it needs to
everyone.
make us. Yeah.
Yes.
And so now this thing needs to make its wisdom save.
Wisdom save 19. Okay.
Yep.
Roll damage. Nice. All right.
Radiant.
So close. So very close. It goes.
When
to
does
him,
Moonbeam happen?
It's on my turn.
Damn it.
and
Is it?
he will use Dragon Bait as Capri Sun. And not enough to recover that much, but I'm sure you guys just seeing Harley alone, Dragon Bait.
When a creature
No.
enters the spell area for the first time on its turn or starts its turn there. Moonbeam.
Oh, okay. I thought we had said that was that we had rated it different than that, but okay.
I mean,
you're
if you already did it or something like that, then
we did it.
We did
his
it on
turn.
my turn when it
Okay.
happened. So
we can play it either way. Just that's rules as written.
Dragon Bait goes down.
Yeah.
Do you want saves for Dragon Bait?
I mean, yeah.
yes, please.
We're
That
not
is-
hoping these guys die.
That is a majority save for Dragon Bait. So
Yikes.
he's just down. He's stable, but he's down. And it goes to you guys.
Okay.
He's stable?
Concentration
Yes,
save.
he's not making death saves anymore.
Alright, concentration save from you two for the radiant moonbeam that's on it.
Radiant Moonbeam. It's what save?
DC 18. It is a. Oh man, I just had it up. Moonbeam is a Constitution save.
Con save. Seems to endure this very well. And then pseudo roll for your spirits. Wait, that's its turn. Never mind. You already did that. You already did that.
No. And then I wanted to roll a. Oh, shit, I moved. A con save.
Yeah, another con save.
Yep.
Okay. What's it saving against?
Poison.
Poison. That should be effective, but this thing has resistance to spells, and it's
And I can't change it to necrotic and then have it bypassed because I bypass necrotic resistance.
I would stay away from necrotic entirely,
Okay. Just
based
double
off
checking.
of what's happened earlier with their things, because this thing is still full of necrotic energy.
All right. Well, that's my turn. Maintain concentration on Moonbeam. It passed test. Didn't take any damage, and then I tried to do it. What's the spray on it?
All right, who else is going? Ryan, I know that you're hanging on there, just barely.
Yeah, sorry, I'm okay. Oh,
We're
geez.
almost there. It is. You guys are right there. Dragon Bait's saved. He's unconscious, but he's stable.
Do we
if anyone,
have...
well, I'll let other people attack first because I don't want to use up bullets if he's like about
Right.
to die and someone else can get it.
I have a cantrip. I can just try for that. Another Dex 19.
Okay. All right. Roll for damage.
Radiant.
Yeah.
Again, almost
damage.
there.
Oh, you did it.
It is.
Sorry.
It is very close. Who else is doing anything? I'm sure you guys will get it down now.
Yeah. I would say if I could kind of go over to where Dragon Bait is, stand over him, hopefully more of a protective way.
Okay.
But also trying to hit this thing on both sides with Harley and Gust.
Okay.
Let's...
Cletus, you trying to kill Steel?
I'll let him try, and if it's not dead, I will definitely kill Steel.
All right, so a
He'll
hit and
secure
a crit.
TJ.
Okay. So I finished the boss with the crit. It is pretty great, so let's do that regular hit first.
D8 plus 9 is 12. And 2d8 plus 9 is 16.
With that,
Yeah, what?
the tropal, this soon-to-be death god that seems like it didn't fully develop, starts to fall. It isn't floating anymore. It goes down, hits its head right in front of you guys, and then falls down into the lava.
Defeated.
I'm still...
Aborted.
All right.
Everything.
Oh no.
Right.
There's
That's...
a sigh of relief that the soulmonger has been destroyed. The death
There was
curse
never a
has been
sigh of
lifted.
relief.
Classic.
No.
One boss turns into two
No,
bosses.
I was never like happy or excited because there was always more.
The death god has been defeated. And on the other side, out from the portal on the balcony, stands a skeleton figure, padded robes.
Death God 2.
The
Astro.
deafening.
With almost
Look at him.
piercing red eyes, a very angry
What do you think he
But
does with
they're
that
blue.
necklace, though? Look at the mouth.
Esarak stands there. And
Why does he have a like blowjob fleshlight around his neck?
I just imagine Gust is like, is it ass or rack?
Rack.
that is
Instantly dead.
as that blowjob necklace is the talisman of annihilation.
Wow.
Just
What else can that mouth do, though?
Hey, is that the talisman of annihilation or a BJ necklace? I mean, what is it, bro?
Iku flies directly over to Esrak about
Oh
to
no, don't do
strike.
that.
Oh,
And a big Thum rages out as Esrak just utters a few words, and with that, Iku is just vaporized.
son of a bitch.
Our
Bad move,
kill.
Iku.
You know, I always
Now-
knew you'd be vaporized.
You called it? That
Yeah.
was your Deadpool?
Nailed it.
Esrak stands on the ledge and starts to float forward, approaching you guys.
Oh no, don't do that.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
We knew this was gonna happen. I mean, come on.
No, I know. That's why I was never like, you know, when he said, you know, killing the boss with a crit is pretty cool, and it's just like, maybe, but
Maybe.
no way. Blue.
He starts to float toward you and says, "You mortals are the biggest imbeciles that have ever come into my tomb. How you've gotten this far is beyond me. You're so insignificant.
Is
I've
this him
killed
or is this
gods." Oh, this is right.
Is TJ the TM or Vecna the Lich?
All of this is off the cuff.
I've had it was reading this book for so long.
I've killed gods. You stand.
Me.
You pose no threat to me whatsoever. I'm so beyond you that I've created gods myself, and you just needed to meddle in this way.
Well, Beller, there's only the one true God.
Cletus falls over, and he holds his stomach. Same with
I haven't
same
lost
with-
my faith.
Same with Gus and Harley. Both fall over, and they have a sudden pain in their stomach.
Oh man, they got preggers.
You look over, the rest of the party, you look over at Pseudo, and Pseudo's eyes light up as if he's the Avatar. You look over at Taz, and his eyes light up as they are now imbued with some of this stored energy that the gods were promising.
Why do you keep calling me a he?
Oh, did I say he?
Yes.
Both of you. Both of you are now
Dems.
start to have this godlike energy around you, while the other party members throw up.
Hmm.
You start to throw up, and it takes a toll on your body. But there, you feel something inside you fighting. You take half your health points worth of damage.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh-wee. Wow, I'm not at 69 anymore.
Not nice.
After you've thrown up, you are now able to access that god that you made an agreement with. And your eyes
Oh,
also
okay.
begin to light up. Each of you, on every start of your turn, gain 50 temporary hit points.
Oh, that's helpful.
Each of your strikes deal an additional 3d6 force damage.
Does that apply to spells as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Spells doesn't apply to bullets.
Every strike, yes. Everything
Is this-
that you do deals an additional 3d6 force damage.
Is this
It-
applying to everyone or just the people who threw up?
the people who have
No. Everyone who
Yeah,
didn't
only
have
the
to
pukers.
throw up the beer and could just access their
no,
gods.
no. Okay.
You guys
Everybody
already
whose
had
eyes are
it.
glowing,
We had
yeah.
to throw
All
up,
right.
and then we got it.
Hey, we
Yeah,
got it
gotcha.
first.
we ate the food, right?
Yep.
I assume that's it.
No, we drank the beer.
Oh.
Yep.
you lose the benefits from the food that you have
By 15.
for the ones that are throwing up.
Oh.
Taz did not.
The good news is I forgot what those all were, so I never had those.
So
I don't know what a
Yeah.
snake throwing up looks like.
don't worry,
but you don't
Gus.
have to.
You lose your immunity to poison, but don't worry, you already had immunity to poison.
Oh, I know, and
You're
that's
already
why I
set.
didn't remember it. I remember that happening and then just going like, whatever.
You guys feel this powering up from the gods as you stand there, almost stunned. And Esterak is flying forward. And states how he is not concerned that I've already defeated you all before. And he looks at the ring bearer, Artis, and says those same words that he did to Iku. And Artis falls.
Jesus.
You guys are still powering up. And he reaches out and tries to pull the ring from Artis' corpse.
Goddamn golem.
I already have the Ring of Winter in my inventory because I knew something like this was going to happen. I am not letting that shit get out of here.
One ring to rule them all.
But if I can't do anything about it, you
No,
know.
Eric, that's over. You're not in New Zealand anymore.
That's
We're not playing Lord of the Rings anymore.
I'm going to need a sleight of hand.
I mean, it's not low. The roll was.
Do you have advantage or anything with that? As a monk?
No.
No.
Gust has the intention to move, but with Obalaka taking over and using up more of his power, doesn't have the reflexes to grab the ring. The ring starts to float over toward us. Esrak is going to equip the ring. We're going to give
Could I-
Esrak a new look.
Has he tried to do it? Okay, never mind. That's fine. Oh man, level 2.
I like the steam engine hat he's got. The soul engine.
Notice
And
how
then,
you get good
sure.
footwear on.
Showing a bit of leg there.
This is going to take a bit, so I think we're going to end it here, and then next week, you guys and your god powers are going to fight Esrak.
Somewhat god, demigod, maybe I would give that the one true god. Although it is nice. Maybe it is the one true god speaking to me through a demigod. I don't know.
Is this demigod on?
It's this may just be an angel speaking to me through the Lord.
Oh man.
Yes, you understand.
Preach, my hippo brethren. All right, well,
Well, good games.
I wanted to
Yeah.
grab
killed,
that ring.
We killed a baby. We killed a baby tonight, everybody. Just don't want anyone to ever
Congratulations.
forget that.
First we said we were gonna do it, and then we did it.
Then we did it. We killed the baby.
That's called concentration and persistence.
Sticking to the plan. See through this.
Right. There's nothing else that we have done except for sticking to any plan that we create.
We made a
What's
plan.
the
Why are we
plan?
not doing the plan? Why are we not doing the plan? Okay.
Wait, what? There was a plan?
Yeah. I think the plan was to get to this point. So I mean, we're at this point.
I mean, I see that as that meme where it's like, why aren't we sticking to the plan? The plans change. There was a plan. You know, the panels. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. The 50 temp HP is definitely going to be helpful.
Yeah, I wish I
That-
didn't throw up 50 HP, but you know that's cool.
I know.
That temporary renews, so it's 50
Yeah.
temporary hit points the start of every turn.
Oh, I know. That's what I mean. Because it's like we just get Halo shields. I would say StarCraft 2, but Halo is more of the correct speed here, where it just regenerates. It's like you have to break through it and get my health down.
All right. Well, till we meet again, fellas.
Hey,
Okay,
if
again,
no one is gonna
we-
say it, good
we-
job, TJ. If
Yeah,
since no one else
100%.
is saying it.
Yep, he got it.
I say it
Also,
privately
fuck
on
you.
my own
Just say
time,
it,
which is
but
never.
anyways. All right. Later, everybody.
See you lads.
Later, guys.
Later.
Eh, eh, eh. Let's see. It's gonna cooperate.
Mm.
No.
I know I've done that like when I'm leaving the call on Wednesdays when we're playing Smash, because I'll use my phone because like no, I'm not gonna try and use my computer. That thing's gonna die. Just having one program running. So I go onto it and then it's like it will go into like the screen where I'm in the call, but the bottom bar that lets me like actually sign off doesn't show up, so I have to tap on the different areas, but it doesn't show any of the icons, so I might mute and then it will pop up and show the icon that I hit mute, but it won't be there when I click on it originally. So I'm like, all right, where are you? Come on, where's the end? I don't know where it is on this bar. So I've definitely been there, but it is fun hearing Brian say it, being on the other end. Well, that the God power is definitely something where it's like that is good to hear. That temporary hit points, because otherwise it's just we're
all dead.
just leaving. Time to leave. So that's good having a God now with us.
Yep. Yeah. That is good. I will. I met with my friend Eddie and I told him about this and I told him the breakdown of everything. And so you guys can pretty much thank him because we were formulating a plan on what the fuck to do because everyone who had the beer should not. It's like the biggest
Have
fuck
anything?
you.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
the biggest fuck you to that. It's like whoever didn't has this, but whoever did, yeah. So it's like I've been dealing with the flaw of the god all this time, and I got this neat little power up. But then the BR is deceiving because it's like, oh, he got this, maybe I'll have it too, and then you have it, and then your reward is like dying to SRX because otherwise it's like,
Right.
oh, so we figured out something different, and I was like, yeah, taking half damage is insane, but hey, you get the temporary hit points and the ability, so.
Yeah, instead of just, having nothing, which is very like
Bad.
that's the stuff. I mean, that's the thing I was saying without even knowing that not having this would be so beneficial when I was like, yeah, on Thursday when I was just like, yeah, Tomb is fucking annoying or whatever I said. It's like just because of shit
Yeah.
like that. Where it's like,
Yeah, you said that, and I was just like,
oh, you
alright,
don't even fucking know.
you don't even know. There's some things I read, and I'm like, this is crazy. And I get, like, you need, like, there needs to be struggle and difficulty
Right.
in all this stuff.
Absolutely.
And it's, whatever it is going to piss players off because it is very difficult, but there's some things with this that it's just fucking, like, oh, did you do that? Or oh, fuck you. Or did you not think in
Right.
this particular way? Oh, okay. Well, you can pay dearly for that. So,
Like,
there's a whole bunch
the-
of shit.
Some of the stuff, like gathering the eyeballs, were like,
Oh,
it
God.
was so absurd. Some of the places that we found things, and then I had just the right amount, and it's like, wait, so I had to look there to gain access to this? What the fuck? And then the worst part is that room sucked, and it was stupid to fucking go into.
Which
And
one?
then
The turning one?
the invisible beholder room where we
Yeah.
lost
Oh, which
Lockery.
eyeball? So you're just saying that in general?
Yeah, so the one that I remember specifically that I was like, what the fuck, was in that waterfall room behind one of the statues. It was like hidden. It's like, it was only like we happened to be in here and I happened to look because of some other thing or something like that, that we happened to stumble across this hidden one.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, obviously some things are going to be hidden, but like either like a hint or something, or have, you know, that be something else that's like, oh, that's this other thing. Obviously, it's not something that was necessarily, necessary to continue or anything like that, because that room was just kind of a dead end. But you never fucking know what is a dead end and stuff, and that's fine, because it's like, oh, just tell me all of it first, then I'll decide. It's like, well, that defeats a lot of the purpose. So I'm not saying that, but it's just the fact that it's like, that one is like, there were some that were just like, Jesus fucking Christ, who would even think to do this? And then we just happened across the room that had all the eyeballs anyway. And I was like, oh, what's going on? All right, I guess we're here. Like, we found 9 of these things? Really? Because I remember some of them being like, wow, there must be a lot of these, because we found some obscure fucking things. It's like, no, that was entirely necessary, or else all the other ones that you found are useless.
There's a weird floor. There's a bunch
Yeah.
of weird stuff in each floor.
Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, and just how punishing the things are. Without, I mean, again, that's the thing that I'm annoyed with 5e, with just like healing and stuff like that, where it's like, I don't expect to be able to heal all the way back up all the time, but it's healing is just like this harder to figure out thing, because there's just so little of it most of the time.
Unless you're dedicated completely to it. So,
And even that, you're still like worried about your spell slots and stuff like that. So there's certain things that you can, and yeah, obviously, you know, there's like 2 classes and subclasses that are like, oh no, you can heal a bunch. But
I wish, what's it called? Open Legend was a bit better with, like,
yeah,
or not better. I wish it was just more popular, or it had a website that was, like, beyond.
Right.
Because that is what we were drawn to, because it's like, you have all these abilities and you can just do them all the time. But the crazy thing is with that particular game is like anything with exploding dice and everything, it's like, oh, you could just die instantly because everything scales very crazy, and being at full health doesn't mean you're safe.
Right.
And the only thing with that is that they take away death saves. Where being killed outright is like you're less than 1 HP. It's like you're gone. Uh,
And even that, I mean, that's simple enough to just add them.
yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah.
Even with that, it's like it was still kind of crazy. But then it also takes away from like the
Exploding death saves.
it 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 takes away from it a little bit because it's supposed to be allowing you to go crazy powerful, and then also have it be crazy like because in 5e you get the death saves, and then someone they have limited means to heal you and everything like that. But pretty
Right.
much in that game, if you have a healer, it's like, oh, you're down, I heal you, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And then because they actually have healers that can
Right.
just do shit all the time and always do it, and people who build for that and all that stuff. So it's
Right.
so you need to work out something where like you do all the saves at once, or you just have one save, yes or no, or best 2 out of 3, but you just do it instantly to figure out, are you actually down, are you stable,
Right.
what are the rules of bringing
Which
them
might
back
just
in?
be better to do, because then it's like you immediately know and you are aware of what's going on
What is?
in terms of doing a bunch of saves like at once. I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose a little bit, but just because if healing is so abundant there,
Yeah,
it's something where
very
it's like, oh,
abundant.
then no one dies.
Yeah,
It's like, unless you're knocking 3 guys out at once and I can only heal 2 or something like that. I was like, I'll just heal everyone up, continue fighting.
yep. Someone can make a healer and just bring people up and everything like that. That's the weird part about it, and why it's not as popular, I think, because there are just strange things like that where it's so not limited that you have to limit it at your table. So
Yeah.
like there's certain logic and everything and all that stuff that you have to be like, well, your character can't do that even though it's there because you formed it this way, or this is your power that you chose, so you can't do that, which is like frustrating. But with this, it's like you're already so limited in 5e, and they try to balance it in a weird way. But people are breaking it all the time. The new thing is
Right.
essentially what you guys did is I've been seeing a whole bunch of stuff about the rules of weight in this, where they're like, you can do like 32d6 worth of damage at level 1. And you're like, what? And it's like shaped water. You take one action to put water above someone's head, like this high up, and then you quicken cast, and then someone freezes it, or another player freezes it, and then you're just dropping like a Honda on the enemy. And then it's like rules as written, that's like 32d6 points of damage. You're like,
Right.
oh, at level 1. And then it's like that's where the GM comes in and goes, shut up.
Right.
Stop. It's not how this is going to work.
Right. It's like, that's really cool. I'm glad that you guys either 1 came up with that on your own, or 2 went on the fucking internet. But 3, no.
Right, exactly.
It's like, oh, it's like, yeah, get out of here with that. That being said, we definitely polymorphed and smashed things with a Brontosaurus.
Yes. Yes.
Which
I gave it
was excellent.
different damage because it was falling on a Hydra. But apparently,
Right.
if we calculated the size of it and the distance and everything, you get,
Right.
an obnoxious amount of d6 force damage, and then you're like, oh, okay.
Yep. Oh, I mean, but that's the thing is, yeah, if you can just do 100 damage every turn with 2 people with 2 spells, it's like, okay, the goblin has 400 HP. You realize that now, right? You've done this.
He's immune to Honda-sized fucking
Right.
blocks of ice.
It's like Nissan size. Wrong car. Maybe you'll get it, but not yet.
Right.
Also, I've been trying to play around with making a game. It hasn't been. I don't know if I'm doing anything with it. I've been trying to use
What?
an AI. I've been using ChatGPT to try and like go step by step to give me like directions in Godot, trying to make like, well, Slay the Spire, which is the thing that I sent you guys, at least the battle scene, and just like hoping that it can at least guide me to creating that. But I've been able to follow stuff and look on it and say, okay, so yes, I am creating that. I have been able to import some of the sprites from Wounded, only because that's what I have available to me for like arts, anything. So it's like, all right, we'll put that in. Not that it matters. It'll just be like a placeholder. But only some stuff. I haven't been able to have it do anything yet. So.
Okay.
So I don't think I'll be done by Wednesday.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm still just kind of learning Python and trying. Apparently, tech is pretty bloated right now because everyone quit their job and went to tech
Right.
during the pandemic, is what I've heard. So, trying to stand out with cybersecurity, I'm trying to like do that, and I have my mid-year review with my boss on Monday, and I'm like, I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't care, so I have
Right.
to pretend to care during it. And she's like, well, if you're not improving in this and this, and I go, yep. And I already know that there's not like a position to like go up in, so I'm
Right.
like, okay. And then it's funny because she told me about they're looking for a new person, and they want them to do like a million things. And I was like, ha ha ha, this is horrible. Like, you're definitely going to deceive this person because we wear many hats, and it's like you're having this person do
Yeah.
everything. Like, you don't get it. Like, we already all do a bit of everything, but you're like looking for a person who's just like lives at work. And I'm like, I hope that this person is making substantially more because of the things that they listed. And I'm like, but they don't have the fucking money to do it. So I'm like, I don't know what you're gonna do. You're gonna get someone to like half-ass this, and then it's gonna be like, okay.
Right.
So I'm trying to get out as soon as possible.
Oh
But-
yeah, absolutely.
So that's like my main focus, and then I'm hoping to, because we already talked about this, I'm hoping to get to a place where I'm like, I'm out of work. Of course, there's going to be stress about work and everything, and hope I'm doing
Right.
well, yada yada yada, whatever. But I'm hoping that it's more like my mentality when I was at Crown, where I'm like, oh yeah, like that's for tomorrow. I don't need to fucking
Right.
bring
This
this,
is-
and then I can.
I'm here, I'm at my job, I'm doing my job, I'm clocking out, I'm off the clock, I'm not doing that job, I'm not thinking about it, I'm not
That's-
participating in it, it's over there.
I need the same jump that Thor did from Blizzard, where he was freaking out, and then his boss is like, "Hey,
Right.
fucking take 2 days off, and chill and realize this is a normal job and you don't need to do
Yeah,
several
you were
more things.
overworked over there.
And then
So-
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, they talk about work-life balance at this place, but it's a bunch of bullshit because then people are one-upping each other by like going above and beyond and like taking calls beyond Call of Duty, which is like, you know, taking calls after 5 and then taking calls on holidays and shit. And everyone's like, oh, thank you so much for helping with this. And it's like, that's, you should, but you should also be like crowning it. Like, they're supporting it, but it's like, hey, there's other
Like,
resources,
but
that we
it's
have
also
as well.
like it's expected.
It's gotten to that point where it's like, oh, this is how you get ahead. And I'm like, I noticed 2 other people who get like a lot of favoritism, and I see that if I'm ever working late, I'm like, you're fucking on. And I'm like, I don't want your job, or I don't want to go up because you guys live this shit. And I'm like, that's fucking horrible. Like, just be normal. They talk about other people
Right.
like not doing jobs and shit, and then it's like, you know, it's like
Right.
sometimes you pass it on to other people, and that sucks. But
like this sort of stuff, it's so like, it's such a mentally draining thing. Like it's crazy how we're in such a similar mental state and everything with where we are, where it's just like, I got this, you know, with help from a friend, and I was supposed to move up and be doing something else, and it's just like, I don't fucking want to move up here. It's like, no. And it's like a fairly small company. It's big in terms of like a lot of like laborers and like guys mowing lawns and whatever, weeding and shit. But as far as like managers, it's a small company, so there is room, but also like, no thanks at all. So I was like,
And
no,
you're like,
I'll do just a job thing. Exactly.
I need a medium place. I don't want it to be so bloated. I mean, I'll take a fucking huge place if they're not like crazy, but like at
Right.
like a medium place, just being like, so you're not just a number, so that you're not just at a standstill there, being like, okay, you're just bogged down by that shit, which is more tolerable than everyone being up everyone else's ass, and we don't have enough people.
Right.
I'd rather be like back at Crown where I'm like, I'm waiting on 5 engineers to get back to me, and no one said anything, and I'm on top of it, and
Right.
that's my job, and I'm on top of it, and now
Well,
I'm
I mean,
bored.
it's, you're doing your work,
Yes.
and so, you know, that's it. I did my work. I know what my work is, and I know what I'm responsible for. So, like, hey, I did that.
Yeah.
It's nice
That's-
nice to have that sort of thing.
Yeah.
The what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, now I'm trying to look into like construction, like management thing. Like, I was asking my dad to see if there's anyone who has anything going on where, like, hey, are there any builders that might be available that I can learn stuff from? Because, I mean, at this point, I don't want to do that, but yeah, I guess I can do that, no problem. If it gets me, I'm gonna have to fucking just take care of
Yeah.
stuff. Jesus. You know, I have my CSL, so it's like, that's helpful. Construction supervisor's license, so it's like, I can use that, like, if I learned different stuff and knew what I was actually doing, I could just go and build houses. It's like, and there's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what my dad has done, and that's what he always did to provide for my family. So it's like, yeah, I know there's money there. And it's like, so it's like, and once you have that, and it's like, okay, cool. Just there's there's the potential too where it's not just like, oh, there's money in this and having like whatever. It's more of like, oh no, this could be like a real legit thing where there's real money in it. It's like, oh, nice. That's cool.
Be fantastic.
Right.
I'd build houses if I was paid substantially enough. I don't have time to go through like the apprenticeship of it and really make
Right.
it. But I know that we need homes built because the market's crazy. But
Yes.
best thing I could do is probably do it, and then the market would crash and be like, "Oh, there's no money in building homes." Back to whatever else. I don't know.
Oh yeah. No, there's definitely like, I mean, I've been involved in it for years, and still, it's like that's some of the stuff that I've been worried about in terms of ever trying to have done it on my own, because yeah, that stuff can just happen, and it's not, good. Fatty ding dongs.
Yeah, it's not great what they did there. Oh man. But yeah, I'd like to really focus on making a game, but in my spare time, I'm doing that class, and then doing Python, and then maybe doing Python development, and then after that, I hope that it translates better so that I can script for games, so that it will
Right.
translate better. It's like, oh, I've
Yeah.
never made like those people that YouTubers was watching, and they're like, how are these guys making video games in 3 weeks? And they're like, I never made a game before, and it's like, oh, because they have this coding experience, and they're like, oh, translates.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
anyway, well,
Yeah.
I know that we do this in our spare time to have fun, so I hope you guys are having fun. 'Cause it's as frustrating as Team can be, but make it funny.
Oh yeah,
fun.
no, it's this is still excellent and fun. There was never anything with that where I'm like, oh no, this is still excellent. It's like, so no worries there.
Yeah.
I mean, every time, like I've said in the past, where it's like, your games are very fun. I always enjoy playing in your games. They're always, I try and do this too, where it's like, yeah, that may have been annoying, but I try and be fair with it, where it's just like, well, yeah, that's just what this is. It's funny when Wolfgang says stuff and it's like, oh god damn, and it's just like, oh no, that's not me. It's like, that may be, when Tom runs stuff, sometimes it's like, oh no, that's Tom doing this. It's like, and then he like says stuff sometimes where it's like, yeah, I just made that up. It's like, no, I could tell.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, or sometimes it like, it happened. I think this just happened where he's just like, yeah, so there's all that, and then I was just making that stuff up, and it's just like, okay, yeah, no, it does check out that you were making that up. Yeah. Looking back at it, yes. I hear it. But, still good. Even though some of these things are annoying, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, that's what it is. So, okay.
I'd like to make my own kind of off the cuff like you're doing. That it's just pretty good with the improv of it, which I'm sure that you do a lot. Because I think Tom's good at the prep work and the acting and falling in love with the story and all that stuff. Like, he's good with that. It's just anything that's improv, where it's a curveball. It throws him off. And I think
There's definitely a lot where it's just like he's thrown off a bit by different things. Then there's other things too where it's like I've thought about this where it's like if he thought about how things would play out and how he would want to deal with it as the player, it's like things would be different.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, if we could clone Tom and add him to Tom's game and
Right.
watch the arguments that would go back and forth, it would
Right.
be. Dude, we just need to get into cloning, and we will
Right.
have the highest YouTube audience.
Right.
At
Right.
all. We wouldn't need to do anything. You would
just watch
record it.
ourselves.
That would be it. And then just promote that.
Right. It's like, and then since we have so many clones, and they're all just watching, we have all these viewers, so then that brings all the other viewers, because there's nothing people want to watch more than what everyone else is already watching, because they're watching it.
All right. No, I think we need to we need to stop at just cloning Tom. That's just that cash cow. Because I don't want to do
Right.
a Black Mirror of us opening up a basement at some like secluded place, and there's just a bunch of us watching the main ones just play D&D, and their only job is to just keep computers lit up and watching.
That's like, are these AI? It's like, no, but they do think very similarly.
Yeah. And they all want to kill us. I don't know. I don't
Right.
get it.
These piece of shit.
All right, man. Well,
Yeah.
talk to you later.
Absolutely.
Have a good night.
Later, guys.